Yo, what's going on, everybody? Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Waiting for everybody to get in the room. Hold on. Shout outs to everybody that wished me well. Man, let me tell y'all, the last couple days I've been going through hell. What's going on, little Shirley? I was supposed to give you a shout out on my wall. Thank you so much. How are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I wanted to go live yesterday, but I'm going to tell you exactly what happened, which led up to what happened this morning, I guess. You know, um, I don't know what happened, y'all. I'm a, I wanna wait till more people get in, but there's this I don't know what the hell is going on. When I tell you I get dealt the weirdest when I explain to you, you probably already know it though, because a lot of people actually have it. Just people don't talk about it or have or it happened to them. I wouldn't even say have it. I don't know if it's a thing to have, but it happens. But I guess this is this. I guess I had. I guess I got my old nigga wake up call today. This some old man shit. They said this happens to middle aged men. I said, oh, oh, oh. I think I'm old now, so I'm a Well, it don't matter. I guess other people will come in. He said, "Where just the sky is always falling." It's just always some weird off bar stuff always happens, and I can't explain it. So, and the funny part is that it happened around this time last year. So look, um, I try to slow down, or at least keep things manageable. Especially when you get older. I was just telling a friend, not too long ago. In your 20s, it's a lot different than in your 30s. Especially as a man. And I'm like, I used to fight it, but I'm like, man, I'm not fighting that shit. You know, I used to stay up all the time, overnight. Not even just stay up, like a night owl. I'm still a night owl, but just once you hit 30s, once you hit your 30s, those little naps during the daytime, them shits are viral. Them shits are vital. There's nothing like being in your 30s taking one of them good, one of them Santa Claus naps where you have your hands on your belly and shit. One of them good naps. Best time ever. I didn't think sleeping could be that fun. Sometimes too I try to do it in between studying. So, when I wake up, the last thing that was on my mind is gonna be the first thing on my mind because it kind of, etches into my yeah, them naps are good. Oh, don't let me get I ain't even gonna lie. The show's already gonna get disgusting. But don't let me get the drooling. Oh, the drool naps are the best. Oh, the drool naps are the best. You know, they could play around if they want. The drool naps, that's them joints are the best. But what I'm trying to get at is that, and I say the same thing with like cigars and just other little things, because after a while you become seasoned. A lot of people think that getting old is bad. A lot of people think that getting old is bad. And I make my jokes too, but the object is to get old, obviously. You know, but the old nigga wake up calls is the craziest thing ever. So let me tell y'all what happened to me. It's about to get disgusting, right? Well, it's not gonna get disgusting because I'm glad I didn't have a disgusting story. It could have got there, but I'm glad it didn't happen. But y'all hit the like button on the way in. Support the show. Share the show. I'm about to be real candid with y'all. Let me know if this happened to y'all before. If you know about this too. Okay. So almost a year ago till this date. right? I for some reason, like towards the end of the summer or midsummer, like when it's hot as hell outside or something happening, somehow I end up catching the flu or a cold, and then the cold end up turning into the flu. So I have a friend out here who went through some BS. Um and he's from Lebanon, and he recently got caught with some BS. It was just some BS, but they really tried to make him look like he was like a kingpin and all this other stuff. It's just a little bit of street politics and stuff going on out here. So I was worried about him. You know what I'm saying? Because that was my bro. You know what I'm saying? Anything I need or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He got reach in the city. So all I gotta do is just go to him. He look out for me. If I got a guest and they like, hey, I want you to show me this, or I need to get my hands on this, or blah blah blah, or do you know where I can find this type of food, or blah blah blah. Just I could reach out to him for anything. He's like the connect, the networker. Not just the plug on anything bad or whatever. Just he knows where things will be at. He's just that type of person, and then he's cool. You know, so I'm like, damn. When he get jammed up, I was like, wow. Because he doesn't do anything. He doesn't harm nobody. He's not into, he will fight you, but he's not into that. Like he'll try to de-escalate before any of that stuff happens. He's just been a good, genuine guy. So I hung out with him for his birthday. They were out there grilling a little bit of food and stuff like that. So hung out with him for a little bit for his birthday, let him know, hey, welcome back home and stuff like that. Because he kind of been out for like probably a month or something now. So now, but he's been locked up for a good minute. Long story short, um, we was outside, and it's still monsoon season here, meaning that it'll be hot one minute, because the monsoon season is way different than Florida than out here. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be hot for a minute. Let me drink this water, y'all. And then it'll start raining out of nowhere. So, once the celebration was kind of, like over, or not even just over, but we just kind of, start putting stuff up. And I was like, hey, do you need help cleaning up and stuff like that? He's like, yeah, it's cool. And then we start like bringing the chairs in and all kinds of other stuff. And it's at this cool place. I got to show y'all the place. It's really nice. It's called The Block, right? Really cool place. DJs hang out there. Everybody kind of hang out there. Really, really, really jiggy spot, right? The owner is French. Cool guy. He's a DJ too. So I don't know, man. We were getting plastered. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, listen, y'all. I can't. I'm really not even supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be at home, attempting to finish getting in whatever type of study I can. I'm having a bad week. My laptop is broken. That's a quick $700 fix. I need to figure out how I'm gonna put that together, and then make sure it's okay when I ship it off for 2 weeks and things like that. And like I'm stressed out. I'm reasonably stressed out. But it's okay. I'm just relaxing. Man, they started doing tequila shots. They started doing all kinds of different types of shots, and it was okay. I can handle my liquor. I'm all right, right? But at some point, it was supposed to rain. And it kind of did, but it kind of didn't. It started like drizzling, but it wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, this is the type of drizzle where you got to go find shelter. It was drizzling, but it wasn't that bad. So it was doing that on and off for the night. We just moved stuff shit in case it did decide to start raining hard. You know. So I know I'm kind of all over the place, but I'm letting y'all know what happened in the series of events, right? Then I don't know what happened. So I'm out there kind of like in the drizzle rain. Now, it doesn't feel bad because guess what? Like I said, what's going on, Jalen? Like I said, we were drinking. So, you're a little bit warm. It's drizzling, So the raindrops are kind of a little bit cold, but outside is fairly warm, you know, because it's been a hot day the whole day. It's humid, you know, kind of like. So there was nothing wrong, and everybody was just like kind of sitting outside, you know, socially smoking and doing whatever. We were just talking about a whole bunch of different stuff, you know. It didn't really affect us or whatever. But man, so they were like, "Yo, we about to close up here. Y'all want to go to CC, right? So CC is a bar called CCC, right? We go to this bar called CCC. That's where they play everything. They play the Afro beats. They play. Actually, they wanted to go to Sam Low, which is like a hole in the wall pool hall, but it's a bar too. But anyway, everybody decided to go to CC. Bad idea, right? And I'm like, okay, look, I'm only going to spend like a hour there, and then I really got to get home and go study. Like honestly, right? And they were like, "No, just man, just relax, just kind of blah blah blah." I'm like, "Man, see, this is why I don't. That's why I was like, this is why I don't come outside like that no more, because I need to be focused on certain things, because I know how the nights and stuff out here can get right. Man, y'all, when I went into CC, when we went into CC, and usually sometimes that should be like off or just not as blasted. I don't know what the hell was going on, or maybe it was just me. But I ain't gonna lie. I instantly felt anemic. Like the air conditioner or the air con or whatever, that shit was blasting. It was super cold in there. It was just cold. Like I had goosebumps. Like I just instantly kind of just started reacting to it. I started getting sick. I'm like, man, this is bad. Like, what the hell is going on here? So I went outside for a minute to kind of just warm up. And then like I'm not gonna lie, my back was hurting. I think I slept weird, the night prior to it. So like my back was kind of hurting. So I was already aching for some weird shit anyway, right? So went outside, kind of warmed up a little bit, and then I think this is where I fucked up. I went back inside, and I guess that's where I caught the flu, because I was inside for a little bit and was just winging it out. I'm thinking that, hey, my body temperature is gonna adjust to this fucking this fucking winter wonderland they got going on in here. You know what I'm saying? I start seeing shit. I thought I saw Mr. Freeze ice skate past me. I'm like, all right, I gotta leave. So I end up leaving. Right? I end up leaving. And I said, man, let me, I wished them a happy birthday or whatever. And I said, let me get my ass home. Man, and then it was raining again a little bit outside still. So I just in the rain, I just scurried home, you know. And when I got in, I just went to sleep. Like I tried to warm myself up as much as possible. Um, you know, um, I just knew I had a cold. And what did I do? I didn't stop nowhere, but I already had like a big thing of water. So I said, okay, this will hold me off until till the morning or whatever. So I didn't even get a chance to even study. As soon as I start looking at some of the rubric I had to go over, um, I fell asleep. I passed out, honestly. Okay, so that story, right? How does that make sense, right? So basically, I had, I guess, a cold that literally turned into the flu. You know what I'm saying? It turned into the flu. So I'm just, you know, awake sometimes, but I'm just like literally just out of it. You know, body sore, all kinds of stuff, just going through it. Hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, back hurting, hot, cold, nauseate, hot, cold, hot, cold. So I just stay in bed all day, try to go out a little bit at night to go get some food, and then just come right back and just lay down. You know what I'm saying? Just stay out the way. Try to get some editing done, but I fall asleep, or not even fall asleep. Sometimes I'm just there, just paralyzed, right, for hours on end. so I couldn't really get too much work done, y'all. Fucked up, right? Because I mean, honestly, too, I've 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 been going hard as hell. Like I literally been working myself into exhaustion, on air, off air, right? So, and I want to thank you guys also for blowing up the last video. We're gonna do the next video. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So, we're gonna start getting the pre-records popping. I'm glad you guys like it. I kind of try to keep it animated, lighthearted, and funny at the same time, but we're gonna get back into it. But anyway, y'all, same similar thing happened to me last year. I don't know how I got sick last year, but I usually get sick around mid to tail end summertime, right? So let me tell you what happened. You go to sleep as a guy. Somebody says this happens with women also, but you go to sleep as a guy, right? Early in the morning, you wake up. What's the best thing to do as soon as you wake up? Or sometimes, you know, mid sleep, you're like, damn, you know what? I gotta use the bathroom, but I can wait, right? When you wake up early in the morning, the best thing to do is go take a goddamn piss, right? Pee, right? I don't know. I don't want y'all to start acting like y'all don't pee now and shit like that. Ooh, Cooter, that's nasty. Shut your ass up. You pee. Okay, what's going on, big cat? Because they're gonna be like, oh, Cooter, that's nasty. Like you didn't pee today. And if you didn't, that's something wrong with you. But anyway, you get up in the morning and you go take a pee. Now, this is where the age thing comes into play. And this happens with middle, quote unquote, middle-aged men, so they say. So this happened to me a year ago. I woke up, jumped out of bed, scurried to the bathroom, ran to the bathroom, took a piss, right? And as soon as I'm done taking a piss, I go to flush the toilet, and guess what? My vision starts to get blurry. All of a sudden, my vision gets real blurry, and then I'm not even gonna lie. You feel something about to happen. You don't know what's gonna happen, but you just feel something about to happen. So because your body's starting to shut down. Like them last little seconds are vital. Um, I think I tried to sit down, or I don't know. I just felt something happen. No, I think the first time. Hold on. I'm trying to remember what happened. Mind y'all, I don't know how to explain this. I After you take a pee. Oh, did this happen? This happened to actually no. Okay, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. This what happened. After I took a pee, flushed the toilet. My standing up though, mind you, I'm standing up. My vision starts to go blurry, and something is gonna happen, right? My vision starts to go blurry, and I just know something's gonna happen. I didn't think to sit down. The best thing to do is sitting down, but honestly, it you're better off laying down, to tell you the truth. But anyway, I passed out. I passed out. I passed out, and my face hit the floor like just really hard, and like my face, like I hit the floor just really hard. Like I hit the floor like just like really, 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 really bad. like extremely bad. Like I literally like just face hitting the floor, and I couldn't do nothing about it. Like my face was just like just bam. I think I kind of heard the hit because my ears, my ears was ringing when I woke up when I came to. So a couple of seconds, like I'm like I wake up and like I'm just like looking around and like I just feel crippled, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just feel crippled. You know, like I feel crippled. I'm like, you know, I'm like lodged in this corner, right? And I'm glad the maids they clean my bathroom. So I'm glad because I'm like lodged in the corner and like my face like hit the floor and I'm like, oh shit. So now what's going on, antisocial socialite podcast? How you doing? Good to see you. So my face hits the floor and after my face like just hits the floor, I'm like fucked up. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta check myself. Like I can barely get up. My legs are gone. I'm like I feel like I just got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? But like I like little stuff start coming back to me. I start remembering. Okay, I'm here. Um. I just woke up. I remember doing this. I don't know what happened. Right. So I didn't know this part also, y'all. So I said, "Oh my god." You know, I'm like, "Damn, okay. This has to be from exhaustion." You know? This has to be from exhaustion. So I'm like, "Okay." So um I need to go grab some water. You know what I'm saying? Go grab some water. So whenever I get past the initial pain on my face, body, and everything, because my whole body just fell forward. Nothing to protect myself, nothing. Ever, I heard people then chip their teeth and stuff like that. Even right now, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding inside my like right behind my bottom row of teeth on my lip. That shit hurt. Anyway, this is last year, right? So I get up and I sit up for a little bit, head still spinning and stuff. So I get up and run to my fridge to go get a bottle of water. Guess what happened again, y'all? I'm starting to drink the bottle of water. I'm still dizzy. I'm like, oh man, this is bad, right? Refrigerator door still open and everything. I put the water on top of the refrigerator and like just like kind of tuck my head into my arm, just leaning on my refrigerator. Woke up again, forehead beaming, just passed out again, y'all. Forehead hit the floor again, and I'm not gonna lie, my hair was out, so it kind of saved me too. But cause I didn't know what happened, like so um I hit the floor, and now these aren't the regular floors that were in my bathroom. These are like this is a different texture of tile, tile floor. So I hit the floor real bad again, and I guess they say don't get up or don't really do too much. You got to really, sit down and regain your composure and then try to do something. Because if you get up, within a certain time period after passing out, you're gonna pass out again. I'm like, man, this is fucked up. So that happened. So I said, start, just I'll probably just go back to being fruit My bad. No, I was saying because the signal when I was like asking y'all to put a one in the chat if you guys can hear me. But all right, so this what happened this morning. All right, so I'm basically battling COVID. You know what I'm saying? I think I caught a mild case of COVID because that's really exactly what it felt like. It didn't feel like the regular flu. So I was battling COVID. So ain't no telling what's going on with my blood pressure. You know what I'm saying? One minute you're cold but you're sweating. One minute you're hot but you're cold. You know what I'm saying? Or you're vice versa or whatever. So I did the right thing, stay in bed, didn't really do too much. But I'm like, okay, um it's early in the morning. I gotta wake up and catch up on all the tasks that I missed, while I was sick. I got a bunch of things to do, and I gotta catch up with what's going on. So I get up, y'all, get up. Should have knew something was wrong. Jumped out of bed, went to the bathroom. Everything was okay. Took a morning piss, right? Then after I flushed the toilet, mind you, I'm standing up. After I flushed the toilet, and I'm ready to leave the bathroom, I get lightheaded. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, I think I know what this is again, right? And so now I'm conscious. I'm like, why does this happen? I'm like, now I know what the problem is, because I'm like, okay, I remember last time I used the bathroom, this exact thing happened. Like, what the hell is this? I thought it was from exhaustion, because people can, because I don't even know if I fainted or had a seizure. You understand what I'm saying? All I know is that I wake up injured. So by the time I can figure out what happened, what's going on, body is already body already shut down. My my left side of my face slams hard into the wall, and my left eye hits the corner of the top part of the toilet really hard. So my face is like fucked up right now. Like and honestly, and like I'm like on left side. Like I'm crippled at this point. Like my body's in like a weird. And I know I shouldn't be laughing at myself because I know I was gonna use a certain picture for the thumbnail. Hold on, let me see if I could find it. Let me see if I could find it. I was gonna use this for the thumbnail. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So apparently, I didn't know this was a thing. Hold on. Oh, back. Hold on, y'all. Because this is exactly how I felt. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold up. Hold on, y'all. The last part where he's in the bathroom. That's exactly how I felt. Look at this.
See a perk, take a perk. No, they not for sale because I eat mine.
Man, you a savage, no water.
Yeah, knock them bitches back. Yeah. You a chump. You scared to swallow pills, ain't you? Shit, I'm woke, man. Them hoes starting to taste like. Shit, I really could just eat this shit on the floor right here.
Boy, you fried.
Hey, hand me my perks so I can crunch some perks up here.
Is he in here, bro?
Dog!
Bruh, that's exactly how I felt. I'm like, oh man, what is this? What is this? That's exactly how I felt. I literally, man, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't know what that shit is about. But this is what they call it. They call it. Hold on, so I don't get it wrong. Hold on, y'all. They call it Micturition Syncope. They call it Micturition Syncope. So apparently, what happens, and this has been happening to me when I get sick, is that I guess when you get up in the morning to go use the bathroom, I apparently I guess you use a good amount of your energy to pee. I guess I don't know. I never looked at it like that. It's like, oh, you use a lot of your energy to pee. So what happens is, as soon as what's going on, Aaron B? As soon as you get done peeing, some people, I'm glad mine is after, but this is only the this is like the actually this is the fourth time because I'm counting in both of them. I had two in that one session and I had two today. So I'm gonna count that as four. But I guess they say the reason what happens is how it happens is basically when you use your energy to use the bathroom, especially early in the morning, especially after you've been laying down for a good minute, because I did have like some weird dreams. So I was in deep sleep. So it said usually happens too after deep sleep. So you go use the bathroom and basically they say this happens when your blood pressure drops. Like for some reason, your blood pressure drops for like a good minute. And when it drops, some people they can't they're you know their body what do they call homeostasis or something like that. Some people can't take it and then they faint or pass out. So me, I thought I had a seizure because you know you gotta be careful if you had a seizure because it's like because I don't have seizures, you know. So I'm glad now I know I don't have any damn seizures. But I'm like shit. You gotta be careful because you know when you sit up there having a damn seizure and you foaming at the mouth and you alone and you flopping and nobody can help you and you damn near probably banged your head on the fucking floor a couple of times. Thank God, God been good to me. Um, I seen people that say they got chipped tooths and all kinds of just things happening and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Today, when I I fell really hard. I damaged my. I got a black eye, and a cut under it. Like I got a somewhat of a. Well, it's not black. It's brown. So thank God from hitting it on the corner of the toilet. The toilet, and I got another headache on the left side of my head from hitting it on the wall, and then man, my fucking back hurt, y'all. I was like My arms would, man, my arms wasn't even out to help me take a fall, because I know how to take falls, but I don't know how to take. Can't nobody take a fall when they pass out, you know, instantly pass out, you know. So I don't know if that's happened to anybody else. Really weird disorder. You know what I'm saying? Really weird disorder. But it's always some weird shit going on, especially with me. I don't know why. But like it's a really weird disorder, you know. But the best thing you do got to watch out for is just take your bathroom breaks. Um, I guess work on your PC muscles and all that other you know BS. Um, Eat correctly. Make sure you're not dehydrated. And I guess keep your I don't know because my blood pressure levels are okay, but I don't know. Maybe I'm on old nigga time. I don't know what's going on. What's going on, War Master? Man, how are you? I hope everybody's doing well. Man, so I don't know, man, y'all. That's the most scariest feeling ever. That's the most scariest feeling ever. Man, you don't know if you're gonna wake up an hour later. I still gotta look myself in the mirror. I gotta go figure out what's going on. But I'm like, nah, I'm gonna just relax. So after I fell today and hit my head on the hit my eye on the I just hit my head, y'all. And I guess like my head bouncing off the wall, lodged between the toilet and the wall. I hit my eye on the corner, the sharp corner part of the toilet, and I guess I got a black eye, but I guess that's where the cut came from, and just like my body in like like a fucked up position. I don't even know how long I've been there, but I know it's not that long. I probably woke up like 10, 11 seconds later, but like waking up disoriented, not knowing where you are, in a reasonable amount of pain, and then you're like trying to put it all together. It's like, damn, okay, I came here to use the bathroom. Shit, I just had some kind of episode, like I don't know what the hell just happened. This happened to me before. I need to go. I need to go go back to the hospital, because that's you know when I got sick and I got some medicine. That's where I went. So once I gathered my bearings and I had to find the strength to really get myself out of that position because I'm in pain. I just honestly I didn't give a damn. I just wanted to stay there, to tell you the truth. I just didn't care anymore. But I knew how crazy that shit looked. So when I actually got up, I I you know because the toilet seat was down already, I guess, from when I fell. But when I actually got up and I sat down on the toilet seat. Mind you, remember I told you it said if you get up right after passing out, you're gonna pass out again. For some reason the blood temperature drops again. So man, as soon as I came back to consciousness, trying to figure out if I still have a face left or whatever, or what's going on with my head, because now I got a huge headache. I sit down, on the toilet, on the seat, right, just trying to regather myself. Man, I passed out again. Head on the wall, on the door. that shit hurt too. I'm already in pain. So I'm like, all right, I'm unconscious for like a good 10, 12 seconds. Then I gained my consciousness back again. And now I'm still in pain. So I tried to get up again because I'm like, okay, I just need to get over to my bed. I just need to get over to my bed at this point. I don't know what's happening. I just need to get over to my bed. I can't walk. So I had to sit there for a good 5 minutes. Try to find wherever scattered in my bathroom where my phone is. I didn't know what time it was or whatever. I didn't know what happened. And then I found out I just I'm still sick. So it's like, damn, okay, my blood pressure is gonna be going up and down probably for the next couple of days. So let me go lay down and go figure out what the hell just happened. So I every couple minutes periodically I get up, I go to the bathroom and check my eye. So it's swollen right now, and I have a huge cut under it, like I've been fighting. And my forehead is hurting too. So I don't know what's going on, y'all. So I went and looked it up. It's called Jesus Christ, I don't forgot it already. It's called Micturition Syncope. Micturition Syncope. Where people after they stand up, I guess if they're I don't know if they're dehydrated or what's going on, but it happens to guys, and sometimes a lot of guys that go to the gym, they claim it happens to them and stuff like that, where they pass out right after they take a piss, you know. So that's scary. And I guess it's one of those things where you gotta keep a keep a good track of your blood pressure, man. That's crazy. And I don't know if it's in the same I don't know if it's in the same category as hypertension. But I don't know what's going on with the chat. Are you guys here? I don't know what's going on with I can't see any of y'all messages. This is bad. Put a one in the chat if you guys are here. But yeah, I've never heard of anything like that. But this always happens when I get sick. And I rarely ever get sick, but when I do it's like really bad. Like my temperature be up and down. I'll be sweating profusely. It's just bad, you know? So I be forgetting I do gotta, now I'm getting older, bro. I gotta watch, I gotta watch my body temperature now, man. Or not even my temperature, blood temperature. You know. Shout outs to War Master. Thank you, bro. Thank you, little Shirley. Also, shout outs to War Master in the building. Shout outs to Aaron B in the building. Shout outs to Antisocial Socialite Podcast in the building. Shout outs to Big Cat in the building. Shout outs to Jalen in the building. And shout outs to little Shirley once again in the building. So I didn't know this was a common thing. A lot of people make fun of it. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of funny. It's like, bro, like, but that shit gets you in your most vulnerable state. You know what I'm saying? That shit gets you in your most vulnerable state. Shit, taking a piss as a man. Well, ladies, y'all already know. Taking a piss as a man is like one of the ninth wonders of the world. Oh, especially in the morning. Oh my God. One of the damn, like I it's like shit, you can't have anything, you know? Taking a piss as a man is close to sex at times. It's like it's better, you know? But now it's like I don't feel well, I gotta feel like I'm walking on eggshells every time I go take one. I mean, it usually doesn't happen. It usually doesn't happen like this. This is like the second time it happened around the same time of year, but I guess because I was sick. He said, War Master said, can you help him start a GoFundMe so he can get a new iPhone? He said he wants a pink iPhone. Don't ask. Shout outs to War Master's iPhone. You said, wow, dude, I just got here. At first, I thought Kuda crashed on the one wheel. Nah, man. Man, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm glad you brought that up. Man, look, this is what I was explaining earlier because I'm really still disoriented, right? Those one wheel crashes are, the ones that I don't like is where it comes out of nowhere, right? Pause. The falls I don't like because like I'm weird. Like I'm a I'm a I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Um, I used to skateboard. When I was when I back back at home. I used to skateboard. Especially when I was young. My teens and stuff like that. I used to skateboard. I definitely used to skateboard all the time. Oh, hold on, y'all. Oh shit. Oh, I need to go check something. I need to go check something. I probably did lose. I think I lost my contact. Yeah, I lost my contact, yo. Hold on, y'all. Oh, fuck. It's always something. Give me 1 second, y'all. But I used to skateboard. Let me hold on. Let me tell y'all this before I run real quick. Give me like 5 minutes, y'all. But I used to skateboard, so I knew how to catch a fall. Before I really stopped skateboarding like that, I um I was learning how to do stairwells. So we would be jumping down like stairwells and stuff like that. And sometimes, you gotta have the right distance, you gotta have the right speed, and then you have to like have commit to muscle memory. Uh, the ollie. How you gonna ollie. How far you gotta. You don't want to over jump, and you kind of don't want to under jump, but you kind of want to get that sweet spot when you're jumping, stairwells. And if you can't get that sweet spot, what you got to do is you got to mid jump. If you feel something's wrong or you hesitate or something like that, you got to kick the board away, focus on landing, and then you land, and then you go grab your board and then go try it again. That's all we used to do. We used to just sit around and do that 24/7, right? So, um, like with the one wheel, I know how to take a fall. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to learn how to take a fall on that thing really quickly. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done picked up my skin and all kinds of shit off the ground with that vehicle, man. That thing is a vehicle. You understand what I'm saying? So, a lot of dudes won't know my pain. Imagine going from 15 miles per hour to a standstill, and you're in the air, airborne, and you're gonna land on concrete with rocks on it, and you only have a split second to really react. A lot of people that get those one wheels, they don't know what they do. So that's why I tell people to buy them used because they get fucked up on it. You know what I'm saying? And one of the first things that happens to them is they break their collarbone. They get one of those Eli Mannings, not the Eli Mannings. They get one of them Tony Romo jobs, man. They break their collarbone. You know what I'm saying? Because their hands are not in front of them to catch the fall. My hands automatically comes out in front of me to catch the fall. I just learned to do. I just learned how to do it, and then I'm a regular skater. In the streets and in DC and certain places around PG and stuff where we used to skate, it was set up for a lot of goofy people. But me, I do a lot of front. I do a lot of I do a lot of you know I do a lot of like front side stuff so I can actually look down and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like doing a lot of backside stuff, pause, because I got to look over my shoulder. And then if I fall, I'm falling backwards. That's how a lot of people end up, breaking their arms because like when you fall backwards, you can't really see to put your arms out in front of you. So when you put your arm behind you and then you kind of have like weight coming down on it and stuff like that, it really twists your arm in like two, three different ways. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm gonna just do a lot of front side stuff. So it's the same thing with the one wheel. It's just that you're gonna get road rash. Depending on how fast you go and stuff like that. But that thing, I'm not gonna lie, that thing saved my life more than it put it in danger. I remember one time I got like, man, I remember one time I hit this pothole I didn't expect to hit, and that thing started wobbling like crazy because I was trying to get a feel for it again because I was riding around on like mid on like mid air in the tire, so I had a little bit more ground clearance, right? But I wasn't getting that much mileage out of it, cruising around and just doing errands and stuff because because it's tire, the tire pressure. So I put some air in the tire and it became real nimble, right? Became real nimble. And I remember I hit this pothole and I started wobbling, and then the traction control kicks in and that joint just leveled out, and I'm like, whoa, like I didn't think it had like traction control. Man, that thing got a lot of features that will save you in a pinch. That thing has a lot of features that will save you in a pinch. One of the best things I've ever bought in my life. He said, I still have my board. I took it out the truck because I couldn't find any smooth roads. Yeah. I think and I try not to do it with the one wheel. I like when they I like the freshly paved roads, but you got to be careful with those because if that coal is still hot, man, that shit will fuck up your shoes. It'll fuck up your tires. And then if you have like not even like a tire like I have, like if you have an actual skateboard with like the wheels, like those, like the hubbas and those conventional wheels, man, those are a different feel. And that cold will fuck up those wheels and stuff like that. Every skateboarder knows about that little pebble and then you just go flying forward. So every skater knows about that. The thing about skateboarding though, and like just motorcycle riding and things like that, like an extreme sport. So remember, a lot of guys, I told you guys that you have to do something in your life that would attribute to your personality because you need an edge. You know what I'm saying? You need an edge. Well, skateboarding is an edge. You understand what I'm saying? Skateboarding is an edge. Uh, uh, you have the same amount of confidence as a motorcycle rider, you know? And not even confidence, like even discernment for certain things. You got people that ride their bikes. I mean, they do wear a helmet, but they try to wear as much padding as possible and things like that. You said when the blood pressure drops, there isn't enough pressure to send blood to the brain to get the blood up there quickly. The body lies you flat, i.e., faint. Yeah, get up slowly. The sudden change. Yeah. So what they said, anti, is that so this some old nigga shit. So apparently I've been recovering. So I've been laying down for a long time. I've been laying down for a long time. And I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I woke up and I'm like, cause I'm like, well, I'm okay. I'm just laying here. I didn't have to really use the bathroom last night. But when I woke up this morning after a deep sleep, I'm like, okay, I gotta go use the bathroom. Let me get up, go use the bathroom, gather my bearings, and see what's going on. They said that you gotta sit on the side of your bed for 5 minutes to get shit circulated. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even have 5 minutes to spare at that point. I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, I fainted. I fainted, and my face hit the floor so hard. But today, I mean, the second faint wasn't as bad because I was already sitting down trying to fix it. But man, I just realized I lost my contact. But my face hit the floor so bad, y'all. But today my left eye hit my right eye hit the toilet corner, and my I can't even check to see if my contact is still in. You said $2,000 and you only get one wheel. Get a man, you get one crazy one, man. They got a new GT out. They got a new GT out right now. Does like 37 miles per hour. I'm not getting. I mean, I don't know. I think it's impressive, but I'm not gonna take no 37 miles per hour fall. That's that's beyond me. Um, good for trails, but I heard they be having problems. I heard they and this is the shit I'm talking about. I heard they randomly cut off. I said nope, nope, bad enough, bad enough. We put way too much stress because just think about it, man. Look at all the pieces in a plane that can go wrong. Put your trust into it. Look at all the pieces in the car that can go wrong. Put your trust into it. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, bro. I wouldn't even I mean the headlamps and everything is better, but I couldn't even fathom hitting a speed bump at those speeds. And then it's like it's a thicker board, so I'm not sure if it becomes like lighter handling cuz like the one that I got is called the pint, so it's nimble. You know what I'm saying? But that one is like they still tell you to inflate the tire because the thing is that you want to feel like you're riding on a globe. You're not really a wheel, but you want to feel like you're riding on like a globe, like a sphere. You literally feel like you're on top of a sphere. When you ride the one wheel with the correct tire pressure, and it could be unsettling at first until you realize, oh damn, I can do a complete 360. I could do different movements and stuff on the board by just heel toe and shit. But you know what happens? Um, some people like the one wheel is weird. Like some people are like, you have something called flight fins, where it's like you put it's an accessory where it's like you put your feet on the board, and what happens is like you can actually jump and kind of pull the board up with you, sort of, but you're really not jumping with the board, if that makes sense. So I don't have flight fins on my one wheel, but there is a such thing called de-weighting. And what the de-weighting is that like instead of going over something with like your full weight on the board, you just kind of I wouldn't even say hop, but lighten up your weight on the board, because kind of 50-50, but you're like de-weighting. And what happens is they call people jumping one wheels, they call it a bonk. So like if you ever watch like somebody in like a tire shop kind of like sling one tire over to somebody, and there's like a hump or something like that, and you would see the tire kind of bounce or jump, or not even. Here's a good example, because I used to binge watch these shows that show this. You ever seen like a truck driver or somebody like crash or something happen and they lose that one tire, and that shit flips off the truck and then start rolling backwards, and then somebody not even have to necessarily full head on run over it, but if their tire clips it, like it sends the car up into the air, like air, like airbound and shit like that, or the tire becomes airbound and then slams on top of something in a fucked up way. That same thing happens with the one wheel. But the thing is that it's basically the same, but it's called a bonk. So you literally don't jump, you just de-weight the board. The board is gonna, because there's one tire on the ground, the board is gonna kind of pop up, get under your feet anyway, and then you just stick it and land it, you know. And that's kind of really, it's called bonking. But also what helps with it too is the flight fins. But I don't know, I would never get, I don't know, I don't feel good about flight fins, but it's called a bonk. You know, people bonk over potholes when they're ready for them, because I've accidentally done it. But they bonk over like those parking, those little parking things. So they even got rocks that they sell at some of these one wheel off brand places, and you know you get to learn how to bonk on those, which is like they call it a bonk brick and stuff. So yeah, but the one wheel is cool, man. The one wheel is cool. One of the coolest inventions ever. But it's just too much going on with it. A lot of people, rightfully so, because it is like really customizable. But a lot of people, and I've even made a video about it also, because I understand, from one wheel's perspective, and I also understand from the customer's perspective. Because the thing is that if you buy a lot of like after parts and stuff for, like, let's say an e-bike that you got, or a one wheel, right? Um, and let's say you put them on yourself, your decals, maybe like a sticker or something that you like, or a certain type of modification and stuff like that. You know, um, Damn, I just forgot the name that I was just about to say. Y'all bear with me. I done fainted twice earlier today. I'm still fucked up. But yeah, the name of it is called the right to repair. I did a video on the right to repair. So a lot of people wanted to customize their one wheel. I know one of the customization my one wheel was this thing called the armadillos, right? Where you put this little bar across the back of the tail of the one wheel, and when you slide the tail, like, sparks come out of the ground. It just looks cool, especially at night. But people are getting VSEC engines. People are like attaching batteries to their one wheel. They're attaching roll cages, bars. They're attaching and doing all kinds of stuff, even tinkering with the engine, uh, and all kinds of different stuff. And then it causes problems because the one wheel is Bluetooth. You can hook it up to your phone. You can turn on the headlights. You can turn off the headlights. You can You know, yeah, no, I'm about to, yeah, I'm about to, I gotta go get some medicine. I gotta go get some medicine. I've been just, I didn't even really get a chance to do anything. I just been spending money on medicine. I need to go get some medicine. You know, before they close. I got you, Anti. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need to stretch and just go get some medicine. Just make sure my blood is circulating right before I start doing certain things. That's really the problem. You know, but this only happened to me. This only, I mean, I guess this happened to me once last year, and I guess once this year. So I plan on it not happening again. You know, but yeah, I can't repair crapple. I'm saving up, man. I'm really trying to get this thing fixed, and then I need to what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down to the I'm gonna see if I can go down to a used computer store and get a PC. You know, but I definitely want to hold on to this M1 because I heard they're going back up in value. So I'm like, damn, okay, I gotta bite the bullet. But eventually, I will sell it. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, yeah, man, it's the right to repair. It's like people because you know One Wheel has an app and they put out updates on their apps and stuff like that. And the problem is that when people crash, tinkering with their boards or doing something like that, people are not going to say, "Hey, that person modified his board." They're going to say, "No, that person was riding a One Wheel." And what it does is that it fucks up One Wheel's brand because it's like you got a lot of people that do want to customize their their boards, but they're doing One Wheel a disservice because it's like um that wasn't a One Wheel product. This person customized their board, and everybody's not gonna. But surprisingly, the death rate for One Wheels are really low. They're really low. You know. Give me 1 second, y'all. I need to I need to go. I need to go grab something. Give me 1 second, y'all. I need to go check on something because I may have missed a spot. I had to clean up my blood off the ground. Give me 1 second, y'all. Um, Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. All right. All right. Um. All right. We should be back. Uh. Let me see. Make sure the stream's not acting up. I don't know. I gotta like quadruple check when the stream's not acting up. So what's going on in the on Negro YouTube? I see a couple. I see a couple of people still running around here, uh, openly calling people PDFs. And I mean, y'all just acting like y'all just acting like lawyers and people getting sued for false allegations and accusations. Um, just go ahead, go ahead. I don't know. Some of y'all in these parts, man, keep on. That's all I'm gonna say. Keep on. You know, Cause your ass is gonna get sued. And that's what happens when you come in here just running your mouth. You didn't, a lot of people, you know, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. And this is the problem that we got going on today. Um the manosphere or manosphere adjacent spaces are really supposed to be self-help spaces first. Before entertainment. There's nothing wrong with mixing in self-help with entertainment and stuff like that. But when dudes start getting on gossip girl shit and who's sleeping with like that's when stuff start getting corny. Dudes want to hear about women all goddamn day and don't even have one, right? I I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, man. Even what's going on, Devin D, in the place to be. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Um, cause I've even said this uh back in the day so many times when I was giving y'all the game on audio and mics and stuff like that. I was like, when you guys start off on your YouTube channels and your YouTube career or whatever you're going to be doing on YouTube, make sure you can at least look at yourself and say, I actually came into this wanting to be a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? I actually did, YouTube and was serious about my production, serious about my graphics and things like that because I'm an actual creator. I got a love for podcasting, and I also wanted to work on or have the ability to speak, the gift of gab. Whether I had it or me doing this, I will end up acquiring it. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of wanted people to have like a sense of pride behind what they're doing. Um, have y'all noticed there's no people around here with no fucking sense of pride of what they're doing? They just don't give a fuck. And I've noticed it too because then you start hearing their dumbass opinions and stuff like that. Oh, YouTube should be free. You guys should be doing this for free. You gotta start hearing like like if I like it's like it'd be like the 80th person I hear saying YouTube should be free. They're always black, right? Oh well, y'all shows are this or y'all shows are that. Their shows have no education, no type of knowledge, nothing. It's just gossip girl shit, you know. Or uh, you know, um, 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 this person, I'm gonna expose this person, or I'm gonna do this to this person, or I'm gonna do that to this person. It's like, bro, you don't got you have nothing. Or I'm beefing with this person, so I'm just gonna do nothing but videos to talk shit about this person. I didn't have anything to talk about before, so I didn't. But now that I got somebody to talk about, now you know what I'm saying. And then what happens is it becomes an ecosystem of everybody doing the same thing, and that's why where you have a lot of these bullshit sectors. Like if dudes really want to change this space, you can't get rid of people individually. You gotta start getting rid of sectors at this point, because you have a bunch of people that have the same dumbass ideology, didn't really come here on no noble shit for real, with the megaphones in their hands. Somebody commented on my last video, and he was like, "Oh, I miss the old days in the manosphere," and I'm like, "Bro, stop right there, respectfully. I don't even want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear none of that shit." He was like, "Oh well, the MRAs in the men's rights, blah blah blah. They used to take this stuff seriously and all this. I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear that bullshit anymore, because when I was sitting up here, you know, keeping up keeping up the tradition, giving y'all the information, putting it out there. Hey, this is what a monk is. This is what they used to do. This is the type of stuff that you should be into. You shouldn't be over here chasing bitches with tattoos on their knuckles. You should be, you know what I'm saying? When I was upholding that shit, the same niggas talking about some, oh, I missed the. No, y'all were talking shit and going against me. Nope, don't sit up here. No, don't cry now. Oh, all these dudes are simps. I miss the days. No, 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 no. No, no. Should have seen, you should have seen your behavior when dudes was really, really, pleading to keep that shit intact, day in and day out. I don't want to hear no shit like, oh, I miss the old days and I miss the. No, you don't. No, the fuck you don't. You wasn't like that then, and you ain't like that now. Because if you was like that then, you would be like that now. You see, a lot of the ideologies and stuff that, because y'all niggas, a lot of y'all niggas never took the red pill. A lot of those ideologies are not simply ideologies men can grow out of. You kind of grow into it. Those are advanced ideologies that you grow into more. You understand what I'm saying? So the only thing in the space that you can grow out of is the content. You understand what I'm saying? Because anybody that's in the manosphere or around manosphere or red pill content only really need to be in the space for about a year and a half. And possibly there and then, without the fuckery, you should know everything you need to know, have clean cut, clear instructions on what you need to do. And what aligns with your soul, what you understand, what you got going on. Y'all hit the like button on the way in, support the show. Oh, I'm in pain right now, y'all. But I gotta make sure. Oh Lord, I'm here. Give y'all this game, okay? Rain, sleet, or snow, even sick for show. All right. So a lot of people are like, "Oh man, you know you might outgrow Andrew Tate, but guess what? The stuff that he says is applicable. It's applicable. You can grow into that. You know, you might outgrow Rollo Tomasi, but a lot of those principles, they get. So let me give y'all a little bit of details on what usually happens. People will be like, "Well, Kuda, how do you know about a lot of this stuff?" I keep telling people that I've been around for a long time. I know about all of this stuff and the variations and stuff like that, because I basically what I do is field research. Is basically field research. More field research than anybody could get in their lifetime. I've literally helped thousands of men, thousands, you know. You dig what I'm saying? Several hundred a year, but thousands, right? And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Um, a lot of people didn't understand when I was telling y'all a while back that most guys are, purple pill. They're hopeless romantics. They're not really red pill. Some guys won't even understand the red pill until they get around a woman, and not just a woman that somewhat knows you, or you deem desirable. Okay, so when guys are actually mostly red pilled, is actually in a relationship. A lot of guys that are mostly red pilled will actually be in an actual relationship. A lot of people didn't get what I was saying. I gave them two examples. because I know this. I know a lot of people are very frugal and like to gatekeep knowledge, but at the same time, I don't blame them because I be just giving this shit away for free, and people be thankful. But it's like, bro, are you really applying this stuff? What's going on, UFO Kamikaze? He said most dudes are really on here for female validation. Yeah, but they like what's to validate? Like, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas are weird, bro. Like what she gonna validate? Your holographic Goku avatar? Like what is she? I like your avatar. Oh yeah, I feel like $1,000,000 today now. It's like, all right, bro, whatever floats your boat. You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely be on here for, validation. Shout outs to UFO Kamikaze in the building. Real player. All right, but look, a lot of guys, because being red pill to a certain degree is drawing your line in the sand. You understand what I'm saying? It's drawing your line in the sand, and sometimes being red pill while you're in an active relationship, because a lot of people are more red pill in an active relationship. All right. So there's variations to it, right? So the first variation of what people deem to be purple pill is they mix the red pill with the blue pill, and then that's supposed to make the color purple. If you guys didn't know where it came from. Actually, let me see if I can do this, because I know Negroes like visuals and stuff like that. They like visuals and stuff. So let me think with my. See, I got this stuff. I've been doing this for so long. I got this stuff laying around. Okay. So absolutely correct, War Master. Absolutely. Shout outs to UFO. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've gotten a compliment from like this. I ain't gonna lie. To this day, I still remember that woman. I got this a compliment from this baddie. It was this baddie. She gave me a compliment and stuff like that, and it seemed genuine. I was like, damn, that shit made the rest of my year. Men probably only get about like 8 compliments a year, if that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of not our fuel, you know. But what was the original meaning of purple pill, y'all? Well, purple pill in the beginning thought of it, the ideology of it, right? Y'all hit the like button, drop something on the Cash App for this game I'm about to get into. I'm about to show y'all a variation as to why you always got to be optimistic, open to learn something. So the original setup for the purple pill was already assuming the guy was red pill. Okay. So the original setup for the purple pill is assuming that you were already red pill. So what am I saying? Okay. Let's say you deem yourself to be red pill. Okay. Um, you have experience with women. You know the real talking points, not the bullshit that they got you, the watered down shit they got y'all listening to today. It was watered down on purpose, by the way. Ask somebody that knows somebody. All right. But the original meaning for the purple pill is basically saying that you already know, and you already know that the talking points are true. You already know what happens to men in divorce. You already know about the Me Too movement. You already, you know about all of these things. But you add in the blue pill to your red pill to turn it purple, because being that you know all of this stuff, you're still willing to take a chance. And honestly, it's like, yeah, the fuck, yeah, you know. Honestly, too, I got a bone to pick too, because you do have a lot of red pill players. You would be a player, but I wouldn't be surprised if you're a red pill and you're a player. But you have a lot of weirdo, quote unquote, red pill people that, and that's another thing with a lot of the goofballs and the nerds that start claiming this red pill, black pill shit. When it's a whole bunch of goofball people claiming the same thing, there's nobody around that can check you to see if you're real. You could just say, "I'm Superman. I'm Clark Kent. I'm Commissioner Gordon today." I'm like, there's nobody to check, nobody to say, "Hey, bro, okay, you legit black pill, or you this, that, and the third." You just, they use cope, they use sadness, they use all of these different things to make you. They actually, they really use tactics that you really just, you kind of really don't want to deal with them. So they're like, "Yeah, all right, bro, you a rhino pill or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself today." You know, they let them claim that stupid shit. Them black pill people ain't black pill. Man, they sector going away right now as we speak, right? Because they're gonna be the first to fall. But that's what the original purple pill was. It's like, bro, you know better. Why are you doing this? That's one variation, right? What's going on, Cap? Shout outs to you, player. You said, "I never been motivated by female compliments. It's appreciated, but never been something sought after." I mean, I think a lot of guys would say the same thing too, because it's like, they didn't expect it, you know? They didn't expect it, and then once they got it, it's like, okay, thank you, you know. And a lot of women, to tell you the truth, that will compliment you, they're probably not even hitting on you, you know, you know. But I used to, man, look, I used to, man, I remember a couple of old jobs I had. I used to rizz up all the older women there. So when the young girls get in, oh yeah, oh oh yeah, I be getting compliments, all kinds of stuff. The young girls would be like, "Okay, who's that?" I know at some point they're gonna be talking to the older women in the break room, and she's gonna be like, "This is this, this is that. This is the manager. He's this, he's that. This is such and such in sales. He's this, he's that." You gotta let people do you. You gotta let people campaign for you sometimes. So sometimes you gotta, just plant some seeds, and then you just step away for a minute and then wait for them to grow. One day after a long day, you find yourself back at work, and it's like, you know what, I'm chilling today. Oh snap, the little shorty and such, she kind of on my line today. I think she talked to Miss Gladys. you know. So I'll be Birdman. We do it for Miss Gladys, Wardy. You said, yeah, this is why God gonna have to take me out, because even Fate is not gonna get rid of my sense of humor. You said, took my avatar pic with an old ass phone, no filter, sinus infection, and red eyes. Not exactly what a nigga seeking female validation would use. Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you the truth. I mean, honestly, as a guy, you'll get more women when you're not seeking that shit, because we logically try to do it. But once you get like that first girlfriend or whatever, like let's say if you've been purposely, remaining single or doing whatever you want, or if you just hang around women, bro, pheromones is a big thing, man. Pheromones is a huge thing, you know, because you could be a bachelor and you're not even doing nothing, but you hugging women all night in the club and dancing and stuff like that and go on about your business, and then Pheromones, You said facts. I never believed chicks were telling the truth when I received compliments from them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like it takes a lot of guys by surprise. Okay. But all right, let me give y'all the game also. Let me give y'all the game again. Let's move the chains forward. So the first variation of the purple pill was, hey, your red pill, you should know better. And then, the red pill guy will tell you, yeah, you know what? I'm dealing with her. She cool. I'm still red pill, but I know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna take this purple pill situation. Okay? Cool. Now, how a lot of other guys become red pill is in the middle of a relationship. What's going on, D Mac? Is in the middle of a relationship. In the middle of a relationship, they become red pill. What do you mean? Well, a lot of guys like to date or like to engage in toxic relationships, and they have a toxic spouse. Some guys also reasonably invite toxicity into their relationships. Women too. Both sexes are guilty of the same. Um Also too, initially in that attraction phase, her little attitude might be, you know what I'm saying, might be feisty. It's like, ooh, I like a girl with a little bit of fire up under her. Okay, you know. But the thing is that she never turned it towards you. Or if she did, you were kind of playful with her and she never kind of, turned it up on you. But her attitude is, you know, um, what you kind of, for whatever reason, because you're attracted to her, is gonna always fit uh your criteria. So it's the same thing with women, especially a lot of the baby dads and the single mothers. You will start to see a psychological pattern when it comes to women, where they say, "Oh yeah, I like my my niggas aggressive. I like them rough. I like them, no nonsense. I like them doing this. I like them doing that, right?" And then when he don't want to take care of the kid, then when, he get tired of her shit, she will sit up there and go to a therapist or come to the internet or do whatever the hell she wants to do and look y'all dead in the eye and be like, he tried to abuse me. Remember, she liked him aggressive. He tried to abuse me. He don't listen. I like a renegade dude. Remember, he don't answer to nobody. He don't listen. He not trying to be accountable. He not trying to be responsible. He all of those features, the same thing that a hoop a bitch and loop a bitch will be the same thing to lose the bitch. Okay? Or not even if it's not pointed towards her. But it's the same thing with men also. You know, it's a bit of a charm until it's not a charm no more. And what happens is a lot of guys find themselves in a relationship where it's like, yeah, I got to make sure I draw a healthy. Hey, yo. Oh, my head hurts. I can't, bro. I can't. I gotta get off here. I can't. I can't. I can't do this today. I can't do this today, bro. I can't do this today. 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 I gotta come back another day. I can't do this today because my head is. Oh, this hurts so bad. I can't. I can't laugh at this. I can't do this today. UFO says battitude. Battitude. That's a good saying. Battitude. I can't I can't laugh at that, War Master. That shit is funny. Man. And you know what's funny? I felt so bad for that young lady. This is how crazy times are right now. You got black dudes wearing shirts that says it's not gonna suck itself, and then the girl is like, he nutted on my leg. All kinds of shit was going through my mind at the time, y'all. I started thinking about that fish from SpongeBob, my leg, him. And then I started thinking, I'm like, bro, in the heat of the moment, her chasing this nigga out the store, and hey, look, if you can put that auto tune on it, oh my god. You say he gave the kids a soft landing. That shit is crazy. He probably was filming it too, though. And let me tell you how fucked up the world is right now. You know how people be like, oh, that shit is going on the dark web. No, it doesn't. Actually, it really doesn't have to. That shit can go on Twitter. Twitter is the dark web. Anyway, man, let me tell y'all something. Y'all. I need y'all to really help with supporting the show. I reapplied for monetization. I deleted a bunch of videos. I had 2.2 thousand videos, and I went down to 1.9K. Y'all can go check it. I deleted a bunch of videos in my shorts feed and stuff like that. I backed up a bunch of them and stuff like that. I reapplied for monetization. They didn't even take a day and denied it. Again, for quote unquote reused content. I'm like, man, listen, I'm not. It's not even worth it anymore. It's like, I'm not pressed to pay YouTube 30%, but that's fucked up, right? They're not even telling you where it's coming from. So they just want you to just, destroy all of your creations, because they're kind of really trying to make all content creators one size fits all. YouTube is shooting themselves in the foot. YouTube is shooting themselves in the foot. But let me give y'all the game. I reapplied for it, and they were like, no. I put up that Instagram video, which is doing great, by the way. I appreciate you guys. We got a couple of new subs and stuff, so we are on the up and up, especially with the pre-records. So I'm gonna make sure I put some pre-records together tonight, and I gotta go over the and I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. This is the next segment I'm gonna get into, because I really appreciate you guys for being here with me, and giving me your valuable time. You know what I'm saying? And the same here. So I I put out 2 videos that were heavily edited, right? Because I'm like, okay, well, let me go check the format, because a lot of other people that uses YouTube and reuse content, they actually, they, what's the word I'm looking for? They reuse the content. They don't even add no type of commentary. They don't add none of that type of stuff to their videos, and they just blatantly just steal other people's content. No captions, no nothing, no service that they paid for to edit it. None of that. Cool, right? And then the funny thing is about resharing content. That's what built YouTube. YouTube wasn't really the original. I mean, of course you want original YouTube content. YouTube would like that, but YouTube was a platform for resharing content. Same thing with Twitter, retweets. Same thing with it. But now it's like, oh, don't reshare the content unless you put it on your wall and all this other stuff in places that they probably not gonna push it, right? So I put out this video and I put heavy commentary on it. I'm gonna see if I can put it out on my other channel and blur it out and see what they do. So I put out this video of Suki Hana getting her toes sucked. She was in California hanging out with, out of all people, he a real player for real, Ray J. She was hanging out with Ray J. And she some zillennial fan, she was like sitting in a Maybach or whatever, she had like her feet up, and some zillennial fan put her head through her window and started sucking on her toes. And she had just got done walking outside and stuff like that. And yeah, no, the funny part was Ray J was in the background and he was kind of narrating. So she was like, what's going on? What's happening? And Ray J was like, just let it happen. Just let it happen. He said, it's happening. Just let it happen, right? So she was getting her toes sucked. No, that shit was funny. No, because out of all people, Ray J, it's like, all right, if anybody can say that, it's you. He said, just let it happen. It's happening. So I'm like, yo, this is good internet right here. So I just talked about how the zillennials, they tripping. Now granted, these are their role models. They grow up with Suki Hana. Suki Hana is, some women, they just straight up want to be hoes, and that's cool. But some women, they look at certain things that other women do and speak about as, outgoing, or they look at it as a symbol of strength. You understand what I'm saying? As a symbol of strength, until some shit personally start happening, until the hoes start taking their man and shit and all kinds of stuff. We'll talk about that later. Man, here comes YouTube making up rules as they go along. So so it didn't show no nudity. It didn't show no nudity. It didn't show nothing, right? It was basically, what's going on, Loli? It was basically Suki Hana getting her toes sucked and her being baffled, right? Suki Hana getting her toes sucked and her being baffled. Hold on, y'all. Shout outs to War Master dropping a huge 20 on the Cash App. He said, for the leg nutting fun. He nutted on my leg. That shit was funny. Why did nobody in the space cover that video? I'm telling you, I be finding all the gems, y'all. I just can't touch it because of this story I'm telling y'all right now. So listen, YouTube, with me, I even had the people over at YouTube laughing because it's funny. YouTube always makes up a new rule for me. So they struck my video. Mind you, they struck another video from a year ago with something that I already quote unquote got disciplined and served time for. I couldn't post or do any live streams or do anything on this channel for a whole month, or I think it was 2 months. Then they tried to strike me for that because they knew monetization time was coming back up. And then I put this out and they tried to strike me again for showing a woman getting her toes sucked on. Okay. Now, what do you think they struck me for? Because they can't say, because they usually try to say sexual and nudity, and all this other stuff. But this is how I know they're making up rules. So they didn't strike me for sexuality and nudity or anything like that. And it showed a young lady. They struck me for 2 seconds of that video. Again, I get to lose my channel behind 2 seconds of a video, right? So I wake up in the morning and they say, hey, hold on, let me do this real quick. I wake up in the morning and they say, hey, your content was removed for violations. I'm like, well, listen, I don't know what to tell y'all, because every time my channel's on the up and up, they set me back 5 steps. This is why I just be chilling and I don't do shit. I just do my live streams and then go on about my damn business, right? So they struck my channel again. So now I'm like, okay, so y'all just don't want me to get monetized. Cool. What did I get struck for this time? You want to know what they told me? Gratification. They struck my channel again for gratification. So I talked to the guy. I said, bro, y'all just making shit up now. For what? Gratification. What am I gratifying? I basically had commentary on that video. I basically talked about how I'm not disgusted. Well, I kind of did. I mean, but it wasn't like I'm not disgusted. It was just in a funny way. I understand it. But I basically talked about that and how Gen Z women are crashing out. You know what I'm saying? On some, let's be honest stuff. But then again, that's the type of rapper that Suki Hana, Sexy Red, and all these other girls, they kind of got to go deep into the pits of stuff. And that's what it is. Like, what am I? I'm not promoting sexual gratification. So they struck my video. And I said, bro, I was not, that is not gratification content. I need to appeal this, And they were like, nope, you were maliciously trying to promote quote unquote sexual gratification and all this other stuff, right? So I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. Gratification. So let me guess. All of those twerk videos, that's not gratification. I can get on here and see a woman's birth canal. That's not gratification. Then let me tell you what even made it worse. I was the first person on YouTube with that video. So and it was projected to go viral. It was projected to do really well in the algorithm. They took it down. Now guess what? Now that video is going viral on YouTube. Now that video is going viral on YouTube. Suki Hana got her toes sucked. It's on every single fucking rap podcast and all kinds of stuff. The girl sucking the woman's toes. But they take my shit down. And speaking of that, remember how they really tried to make it seem like YK Osiris was a predator because he walked up to Suki Hana and kissed her? I think on the cheek. Or maybe it was a little peck on the mouth. I don't know what it was. But remember they were trying to label him as a predator? So what do you call this woman right here that was making her feel awkward? Slurping up her toes. And her toes were dirty. They were dirty. Shout outs to War Master. Again, for the 20 on the Cash App. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you. Hold on. I got you.
Just typing in to show y'all what my label did for me. Basically what they did was they gave me an advance. And they got my vocal cords replaced with auto-tune. It was a very risky procedure. And, it was scary, I was nervous, but it came out successful. And hold on, let me show you how it works. Basically what I do is I tap on this tooth 5 times. And then you see it's lit up now. That means it's working, you hear it? Woo! Woo! Yeah, big bag! So yeah, now my voice is auto-tuned. And then, everything I say is auto-tuned, it helps me perform easier. Just going insane, bro. but I can still turn it off though. And now my voice is back.
Yo, that he nutted on my leg thing in auto tune is gonna sound crazy. I might beat you to it. I will see if I can figure out how if I can run it through a channel and will it. I'm surprised Suede the remix god didn't pick it up. You said just let it happen could be a poor choice of words used in a court by a woman. Hope he doesn't say that a lot. Well, no, I mean Ray J didn't do nothing to her. The girl was doing it to her, and Suki Hana was like looking back to Ray J and looking back at her at what was happening. And Ray J was like narrating because he was filming it. And he was like, let it happen. Just let it happen. These women are freaks, man. I don't know. I don't know what y'all don't get. She a freak. She a freak of the week. She a freak. Freak. She's a freak. Women are freaks. Nothing wrong with that. But there's a time and place for everything. But yeah, I mean, yeah, but let it happen in today's society is rape e. It is. Everybody. Everything is against the man. Those yoga videos have gotten out of control. This woman was spreading her labia and her lips open, and it's like, really, I'm tired of this shit. YouTube will show straight up naked women on here. They got a Kanye West video with naked women, and they're like, oh, it's art. It's art. Well, art is subjective then. Art is subjective. Because if I edit something, throw in graphics and all kinds of different art, why is it what I do art either? You see? And I didn't do nothing. That's what got me out. That's what made me mad, War Master, that I got struck for toe licking. And the excuse that they came up with is an excuse I've never seen in the guidelines before. Gratification. I immediately went numb. I'm like, this that bullshit. Just I'm good. I don't even want to be in your little club anymore, man. I don't even want to be in the club anymore. Because the sad part is that a lot of the audience really do support and engage and love the show. And they say, hey, Kuda, I mean, I can send a super chat, but I can't, I don't have any other means to support the show. Man, how much of a hole they done burnt into player talk radio and just other little things that that's going on. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I saw that they try to well, I didn't even say I saw that they tried. They're doing the same thing to Fresh and Fit. You know. Man, I don't know what's going on with Fresh and Fit lately. It is funny because like nowadays, I saw Myron say some racist stuff, and Fresh was like, "You're on your own with that one." You know how Fresh be mumbling and shit. He don't really speak too clear, but he was clear as shit on that. He said, "You're on your own with that one." Dog, Myron is. I don't know what's wrong with Myron, man. And I like Myron. Yeah, it's art until men like it, except yoga. Yeah. But they do that with everything, though. They try to mess with the video games. They're sneaking feminism into it. They're really trying to do it crazy. This year with like they just really try to do it crazy, especially this year with Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. Also, too, y'all, I made sure I put a little bit of money away. Y'all make sure y'all go shoot even on I think they have even actually that's where I bought mine. Even on Cash App, y'all. They I know I haven't talked about stocks in a minute, but the stock for Grand Theft Auto, because you want to get it from now. I actually had mines for months, but I just haven't been adding to it. I don't know why it's not showing me my portfolio, but you want to go to this the company Take Two. Here it is. Oh no, these are the old ones. Okay, these are the old ones. Cause I sold Lockheed Martin. I sold Skyworks, S&P 500. You said Myron is a butter biscuit raccoon. He just don't know what the hell he be talking about, man. He just don't know what the hell he be talking about. But y'all want to I don't know the abbreviations because this thing doesn't show me. But y'all look up the Take Two. Y'all look up the Take Two. Um, Take Two. I guess it's called Take Two Entertainment. They're producing Grand Theft Auto, so you wanna get it before the game, way before the game comes out because it's going to be surging. These people have something that's worse than cabin fever, and they need to take it out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna buy it. All the celebrities are gonna buy it. All the, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's just gonna be GTA crazy. You want to know why? Look at the modern world. It is no different. It is no different. It is no different. All it is no it is no different, y'all. You dig? It is no fucking different. We're going into a dystopian world. So I had a show lined up. I just didn't finish. It was just a thought though. I didn't, I don't really do the shows unless I have like, a full thought completed on it. Um I wanted to bring up a concept a while ago, asking the question, you know, um, does harder times make better women? You know what I'm saying? Now, we've all heard the saying that, good times breed soft men. You know what I'm saying? You know, um, when everything is good, men, yeah, it actually does go way back. It actually does go way back. Um, they were going in on it with Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider was one of the first games. They were kind of making a hoopla about her body proportions. Um, but the original games that was really getting the brunt of it was like EverQuest and Diablo. A lot of those PC games. But I remember Tomb Raider. Um, couple of games, even Resident Evil. A couple of those games, feminism, or people were making a hoopla about, oh, they depict women like this and they depict women like that. I used to play a lot of cool old school games and fighting games. It goes back to Tekken. I remember they were even making a hoopla about one of my favorite games. There's a game called Rival Schools. Rival Schools is like one of the best fighting games ever made. I just really wish they made that game. I used to have all the Rival Schools. Rival Schools was my game. SNK, um, just a lot, You poor master. Yeah, Mortal Kombat was one. He said harder times make women bigger whores. Yeah, that happens too. Yeah, yeah. But 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 some guys will say that that some guys, if they have it together, Um, some guys would say that makes them better women, though. You know, I mean, listen, I don't think. I mean, a lot of these guys, it's a dice roll. Because a lot of these guys probably wouldn't have a problem with a woman's, whoredom, but it's like, as long as it's accommodating, you know, you know. You said, oh my, say rival schools was the one. Yes. You know who they were going in on? You remember? So there was a black guy named Combo. That nigga hands was big as shit, and he had like the mohawk, and he used to have the suit on and shit. So he had a friend. I forgot her name. It was that girl with the British bathing suit on with the big titties and the boxing gloves. They were going in on her. But then they had to be like, well, we got Sakura here. They used Sakura. Um, who was the other girls? They had like regular sized women and stuff like that. So they weren't being unjust. It's like, And then they had to say, like, see, this is and we talked about this a couple of times. This is the problem with modern day video games. They're too based on being realistic, you know? Like, if you're gonna make a realistic game, cool, but you're making a realistic game. Make sure that you still have a make sure you still have a game element to what's going on, or else people are gonna feel like, hey, like what? Like, I thought I was, this is supposed to be a game. It's not. I get it, but it's like, yeah, the graphics look nice, but it's like, that's it. That's what happened with Madden. You ever played all the Maddens? They start recycling tackle moves and stuff like that. They just start reusing emotes. They complain about the depiction of women in Mortal Kombat as well. Yeah, yeah. But these were all games. Like, Mortal Kombat was a black pilled game. Mortal Kombat was like in the same realm as, I wouldn't even say the zombie games, but like just some evil shit. People would be like, you ask somebody, yo, when's the first time you played Mortal Kombat? On PlayStation. And it's like, okay, see, we used to play the shit at the arcade. You know what I'm saying? We used to play all that shit at the arcade. It'll be a big ass box with Sub-Zero bleeding on the side of it and shit like that. And you're like, whoa. Your parents like, don't go in there. Actually, no, around them times they didn't give a fuck. Like, your parents would give you a little bit of money, go get some goddamn tokens, and get out. They wait for a little bit and then meet them back at Macy's or some shit. And you can go in there and play as much Mortal Kombat. You could play The Simpsons. Remember that Simpsons game where you go around and fighting everybody? That shit was the best. And that X-Men game, oh, I used to tear people's ass up with Nightcrawler. You know. And then you had Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar was my game where you could break the stage. That was like dope. You had Primal, was it Primal Rage? You had Killer Instinct, and I'm surprised Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball didn't make the list. Yeah. I only remember the one with the camera. I'm trying to remember who that is. It was a guy. His name is Hideo. I used to, man. I think he was a teacher. I think he was like a corrupt teacher. It was him. I forgot the girl's name. He was with that girl that had that folder in her hand. She would fight you with a folder in her hand. But he be shooting fireballs and shit. You know. Oh yeah, Streets of Rage was dope too. Double Dragon. You know. But yeah, we can geek out on the games. But getting back to what we were talking about and what War Master said, you know, how hard times can create the biggest horrors. Um Now a lot of people don't care but there is a difference between whores and hoes, you know, um, or escorts and all of that jazz. And when you're soaking up this game, you really wanna know the differences so that you're not out here out of pocket. Most of the people that's giving y'all this fucking, they're not even giving y'all no knowledge for real. They're just giving you some out of pocket shit. And then you damn near gotta hear it from me to be like, damn, damn, I've been out of pocket this whole time. And it's like, yeah, bro, and I'm trying to help, but you know, it's really hard to do it, you know. So I need y'all to like this video, share this video, support the show, push us to the moon, man. You know, definitely, because I can't wait to give back. I said, man, War Master, I don't even know if War Master like Cybertrucks, but look, you got Cyber. As soon as we get on, you got a Cybertruck coming from me. They got all types of. Like I keep telling people, don't get the first generation stuff because it's either hit or miss, you know. And now it's the same way like Cybertrucks. Ain't that crazy? But then again, it's been like that for a while. Like you got to treat a car like a console system, you know. Like if you get a Cybertruck now and it has like defects, look, War Master said, nope. You know, if you get a car now and they got a little bit of defects and they fix it, guess what? It might last longer. But then again, that's the thing about it. You might not know. I mean, nobody knows about the upcoming defects after a certain amount of miles, right? But the later versions, those are revisions and stuff like that. But the thing is, like, not all the revisions come from the repair shop, meaning that, like, oh, okay, it's not like they said, oh well, um you know the what's the word I'm looking for, oh, the mechanics at Rolls Royce, they got tired of fixing the air coolant, the air filters on the latest Cullinans. So guess what? We're gonna change up the whole design of the Cullinan so that it takes air in a smart way where it doesn't, clog up the air filters, or like stuff like that. They don't necessarily do that, even though recently they have changed the grill of the Rolls truck, the Cullinan. Um, a lot of cars now, you got to look at them as consoles. I mean, imagine your Tesla getting a red ring of death. That's some fucked up shit, because you didn't download some content before you left your house. Like, that's some, like, can you even use that as an excuse to why you late for work? Why are you late for my Tesla caught the red ring of death? Then your boss would be like, well, you should have downloaded the content last night before you went to sleep. I'm sorry, boss. I worked so hard and late, I didn't get a chance to do it. That's no excuse. I'm gonna write you up for downloadable content, or whatever. You said when a chick with the camera did her combos, it was like snaps. I wonder if that was the second one. That probably was Rival Schools too. The girl with the camera. Hold on, let me. But I like the dude with the baseball bat. Um, his name is Shoma. He's pretty cool. Um, then it was a soccer guy. He be kicking the soccer balls. Pause. He's pretty cool. Some of these people though, I just kind of went through all of their stories. So like you gotta kind of learn how to use them. I do that all the time. Even with Tekken. Like my favorite character on Tekken is Hwarang. And people's like, nah, Kuda, Bayek is, man, Bayek is some, unless you know what you're doing, Bayek is some trash. Cause they're like, oh, Kuda, Bayek, he trained Hwarang. Yeah, but he's not as versatile as Hwarang. Like that nigga got, I ain't gonna lie, he got old nigga movement, but he is kind of powerful. But nah. Pause. Let me see. Rival Schools. Ooh, y'all, my man, my contacts are missing. I lost my contact when I hit my eye on that fucking that bro. I smashed my look. One side of my face got smashed into the wall, and the other side of my face got smashed into the toilet. So, before I leave, I'll tell y'all the story about what happened again, and let me know. Y'all don't gotta you know. It's probably you. You could lie and say it happened to a friend. I'm not gonna judge you, but I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I always it's always some weird shit happening with me. Um uh uh Oscar and martial law. Martial law was actually pretty good. I actually I actually really started using martial law when I went back because everybody damn near started from Tekken 3. I think Tekken 3, even though I played Tekken before on the arcade, when I actually bought Tekken 3, like for the PlayStation at home, that's when I was like, okay. Because what I used to do is when the new consoles came out, I would get all of the games that I wanted to play from the original PS1, and I would go crate diving and just all kinds of games, and it led me down a different pathway. Like I started playing games I never got the chance to play. Like I wanted to get into this game called Valkyrie Profile. That's a dope game, but I just never got a chance to get into it. But Vagrant Story, that was a pretty good game. What was the other game? I even stepped back and started playing Legend of Dragoon. Uh, I didn't get a chance to play Chrono Trigger. I think I played Chrono Cross. Cyrax is a beast. You said all cars are connected to the internet, probably since the early 2000s. Yeah, yeah, that OnStar shit. They listen to all your conversations, man. And I mean, it's not a waste. It is a waste of money, but it's not because it's always good to have. But hey, it is what it is. But I used to play with martial law a lot when I had to revisit Tekken 1 and I think Tekken 2. I think he was in Tekken 2. I know he's in Tekken 2 for sure, but Tekken 1, if I'm not mistaken. And that's what really kind of got me into Kazuya's story, because they actually downplay Kazuya a lot. They'll upplay Heihachi before they upplay Kazuya. And then they got too many filler characters. Like they got too many characters where it's like, okay, what else is supposed to happen? Like it's the same thing with Mortal Kombat. Like Mortal Kombat's story hasn't even changed from the beginning. Tekken's story hasn't gone that far from Tekken 3. Obviously, the characters look better, and you know what I'm saying, and their moves are a little bit different. And then I guess when what was it, like Tekken versus, I think the last best Tekken game was Tag, or like when it was Tekken versus I forgot Tekken versus I don't think it was Mortal Kombat, or Tekken versus something. And then now everybody starts shooting a projectile and shit like that. There was people in Tekken that had projectiles, but they never shot them. Like Nina, man, I ain't gonna lie, Nina whipped my ass a couple of times, but she's like actually one of the best characters. What's going on, Link? Yeah, I like Eddie. I kind of like Christy more, but I know all of Eddie's moves and stuff like that. And I was obsessed with capoeira. I love capoeira. So I'm like, I knew all of Eddie's moves and stuff like that. You know, I started, realizing a lot of moves. Coconilla and stuff like that. Before I took Muay Thai, I went to the gym to go learn capoeira because I felt more comfortable taking that with my locks at the time. My locks were a little bit smaller at the time, but I uh I went into the gym, and I'm like, hey, can I sign up for the capoeira classes? And he was like, the last class was yesterday. They canceled their capoeira program because there wasn't too many students there. Because a lot of people just didn't know what it is. And then there was another capoeira school that was on Florida Avenue in DC, which which was pretty cool. There was some baddies in there too, doing the rota and stuff like that, teaching me how to Jenga and everything too. I should have stayed there, but I ended up getting trained by master teacher Nakapan Fung Forn, and Nakapan, really, he really, man, that was my guy. Him and his wife, really good people, and uh at the time I could take jujitsu. So it was crazy to learn, Muay Thai and then learn jujitsu. I was more interested in jujitsu though, because the Muay Thai, that was easy. And then I knew, because I took boxing, so I knew, I knew head movement, how to telegraph certain things. Um my favorite my favorite move, and I catch people with it all the time. As soon as I step to the side, is a switch kick. You know, and it's like they see the leg going back, but it looks like I'm taking a step back. But it's like they see the leg going back, but as soon as you see it going back, it's coming forward. You know what I'm saying? And I had a couple of people, record my sparring sessions and stuff back then. So but I love this switch kick, you know. And then it's weird because like I'm supposed to be southpaw. I'm supposed to be southpaw, but I train regular, and but it does kind of feel weird fighting southpaw. You said I broke my Xbox. I almost cried. I had to buy a new one, man. Losing a game system is like losing a family member, man. Especially if it's new. Oh, even if it's old. Oh no. You know. You said you learned about that style from movie Only the Strong, the dance fighting. Yeah. So capoeira or capoeira actually comes from Angola. It comes from Angola. It comes from Africa. The same way jujitsu comes from Japan. Okay. Capoeira comes from Angola, Africa. Right. The same way jujitsu comes from Japan. Now, a lot of y'all don't believe in as above, so below. If one thing can occur over here, it can occur over there, you know. Um, and that's cool. It's not, my job to convince you. But it was a game that a lot of the slaves from Angola that got sent to Brazil used to teach the other slaves to play. And with the with the masters, with the slave masters at the time would think that, oh, look, my slaves are having fun. And then plus it was a good workout, so his slaves will stay relatively in shape, and they're sitting there dancing and kind of just goofballing around and stuff like that. And they're just, oh, my slaves are happy, and look at them, they're healthy. I keep them healthy enough, and they dance, and they're happy. Kind of tone down his ego. And if you want to get into the psychology of it, butter him up, so to say. But he didn't know that, once he closed the door and went into you know what I'm saying? Um, he went into his house, them niggas was out there fighting, you know? And that's where the, you just don't take capoeira. You gotta learn how to play drums, you gotta learn the songs, you gotta learn how to dance, you gotta learn how to jinga. You got to learn how to have coordination, moving back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Because like your original stance is movement and stuff like that. You got to have. So my thing was is like I wanted to learn a fighting style because every fighting style teaches you how to fight somebody right side up. They don't teach you how to fight somebody upside down that just kicked you in the face. You know what I'm saying? And then not even those kicks. I'm telling you right now, bro. I had to block one of them shits. I was like, nope. Yep, I stick to Muay Thai. Even though those kicks are hard and worse too. But them capoeira kicks, you like some of y'all might be familiar with the inside axe kick. But even the capoeira inside axe kick is a completely different thing. You will see this nigga's crusty heel over your head, and it's gonna come down, but it's not gonna come straight down. Pause. It's gonna be in like a cut, like a sideways cut. Like defending a rusty foot from a diagonal angle is crazy. It's diabolical. Whatever guard you had, it would break that. And then sometimes you can't even by the time you think you got a breather because you blocked one dusty foot, here come the other dusty foot. And then by the time you on the canvas, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, the first dusty foot set up the other dusty foot. Shit. Okay. You get hit really bad, man. You get kicked in the face really bad, man. Really bad. You know? So it's the same thing with jiu-jitsu. The Brazilians, they revolutionized jiu-jitsu. They have their own version of it. The Brazilians, they do have their own version of capoeira, but they kind of do stick to the roots and pay homage, to the Angola ancestry. I really feel bad for a lot of these people in these spaces arguing with fools and other people about this ADOS and FBA conversation because I literally watch both sides of people not knowing what they're talking about. Do you know in South America, they're more paying homage to the ancestors than they ever have been in America, like in actual America? Like people will say, oh, I got to do this for my ancestors. Who's your ancestors? Name some names. They can't name no names. They don't even care about that shit. Them people are more linked to slavery directly and like root wise than a lot of people that just now recently started claiming all of these delineations. And let me tell you how fake a lot of people are. They just now start doing that because now Tariq is on top. They didn't like Tariq at first, man. These fake new Tariq Nasheed fans are the we used to talk about this way before, like during the first Hidden Colors, when we had the Kickstarter for the first Hidden Colors, because Tariq wasn't going to turn it into a film. He was going to turn it into a book called Hidden Niggas, which is funny as hell. But a lot of people bid his idea, fences and all that. A lot of people bid his idea. But a lot of people wasn't accepting and didn't like Tariq Nasheed because they know about Mac Lessons Radio and all that other stuff. And y'all even seen it. Even he didn't even have enough fans like this when he was doing Ism Radio. Y'all seen what Sarah and a couple of the other people was getting that on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the type of shit they were talking about. It's like there's a lot of fake pro-black people that you shouldn't even you shouldn't even want to be around for real, because they're not real. Now Tariq Nasheed, he used to go through hell all the time with women, even though the women loved him, but they were fake pro-black, a lot of them, because they would turn, even Tariq did, they would turn an eye to the divestors. They would turn an eye to a lot of the foolery and fuckery. And I can tell you why Tariq didn't even really address the bed winching and stuff like that, because it's like, well, bro, he has a family. He kind of really shouldn't be worried about other women like that anyway. But then again, he should. I mean, if that's going to be the future of the community, and people put themselves on this thing where they have an obligation or they feel they have an obligation or something, then there should at least be a statement. But he did his thing, called them bed winches, and kind of really moved on. Kept it playing. Um, but a lot of the sisters, they didn't call that shit out. They wasn't calling out Cynthia G's until she turned on them. They wasn't calling out none of that shit. They wasn't, because they were afraid that the sisterhood would get on them, which is crazy. So these, like, after 2020, you start getting new Tariq Nasheed fans because Yvette Carnell and Michi X and a couple of them other people, they started acting a tomfoolery and started folding. What's going on, Chris G? You said, imagine a Mexican restaurant that serves Asian buffet, that serves Asian buffet called Muay Thai. Oh, I didn't have to imagine. I've actually ran into a real one. Go to Prince George's County in Maryland. Go to PG County. Go to PG County. I remember I told y'all this story before. I remember I used to work at this when I was younger. I used to work on it wasn't necessarily on campus, but it technically was on campus. I used to work down at the University of Maryland, and we used to make something called a pita, right? I didn't know what the hell this shit was, but it's like pita bread. At the time, I didn't know what it was. I love pitas now, but it's like a pita bread. You open it up, start putting all kinds of shit in it, and then you roll it up, like a blunt, and then, that shit was fire, right? Because you had Greek stuff, you had, just all kinds of different, types of pita, right? I remember one of the girls that used to work at the Verizon store next to me, she was like, "Oh, there's a Jamaican restaurant opening up down the street," and I was like, "What?" So I'm amped up. So I end up meeting the owner and stuff like that. This nigga cheats on his wife, which is hilarious. But he had like an opening party and stuff. So I said, "Yo," because he was beside like a Japanese hibachi restaurant too, right? I think it's called Kiko. But anyway, I was like, "Yo, when you open this store, I'm going to be your first customer." I didn't end up being his first customer. I went on break. I went to his store, and I said, "Okay, all right." So rubs hands like Birdman. I said, "All right, let me," because you gotta, Jamaican restaurants, they be out of everything, right? And I'm like, this can't be your first day out of everything. But I'm like, all right, let me get this jerk chicken right quick. So he said, okay, right? So I sat down, just waiting on my order. Now, I'm not, it's not about race. It's not about none of that, because like I said, I'm familiar with South America. Like, to say, hey, look, you know, a Mexican man can't cook jerk chicken no better than a Jamaican. There, listen, listen, our South American Hispanic brothers and sisters know how to cook they ass off. Like, I've met a Mexican dude that can make jerk chicken like a Jamaican man. You know what I'm saying? But what's going on, Cynical? But I would rather have had my chicken, the jerk chicken, cooked by a Jamaican man. Like, I'm down for all of that shit. I don't give a damn. He could have on sandals, some shorts. He could be missing a couple of teeth with some dreads, and all he gonna make the shit out of that jerk chicken. Why you think his teeth is missing? He done made it a bunch of times, right? So there's telltale signs that you about to, you know what I'm saying? You damn near about to be in a damn comatose. But when he went back there and swung that door open for that split second, I saw two Mexican dudes back there. I said, oh, no, no. No, no. I don't know something. I don't know why I immediately got mad. I don't, and it wasn't their fault. I just thought a Jamaican man would be cooking the food. I'm like, shit. Yeah, I mean, and then I ain't gonna lie. I mean, if you like it's a Jamaican dish. Like, man, look, Spanish people know. Look, Hispanic brothers and sisters in South America know what the fuck they doing. All of those cuisines, to a certain degree, they all really mix in with each other. They really do. You know what I'm saying? Pepperfish and kingfish and all. Oh my god, I had a Mexican man make the shit out of some ackee and saltfish, bruh. Man, you gotta understand. A lot of people that aren't from America. But this is the thing too. I gotta give you a caveat to that. I'm not gonna say that they're like fully enrooted in their like ancestry or you know, cause some of them they don't do their history also, you know. Cause some of them will bring up, you know, all kinds of other stuff and say, well, I'm not just black, I'm this, that, and the third. And then, you know, you go do your research on this, that, and the third, it still leads to black. But it's like, you know, well, they haven't probably got that far in their research. But you did. You said it's a UFC fighter that uses that style. He be jumping off the cage and stuff. You talking about Adesanya? You talking about Izzy? But he kind of uses more ninja moves, like you know, airbender type moves. You said they keep Paco hitting in the hitting in the back for sure. Yeah, you got to catch him out back hitting a cigarette. You did. Yeah, but nah, man. Shout out to my Hispanic brothers, man. They know what the fuck they talking about. That arroz con pollo, man. I used to stay on the Peruvian chicken. I used to, you know. Now, Kuda, why are you talking about this now? Now you done went from talking about video games to jerk chicken to Hispanic brothers to a little bit of you know, we're multi-threading, y'all. All right. Yeah, I fainted twice this morning, but I still ain't dumb. All right, not yet. It ain't over yet. But um, I thought it was the end, y'all. I thought it was the end. Um, oh, it's doing bad. Thank you, Cynical. It's doing bad. I still gotta save. I gotta go get some medicine. Um, I'm gonna um I'm gonna give myself half an hour and then I'm gonna probably go get some medicine. I'm gonna tell you what happened again, y'all. If y'all wasn't here in the beginning, it's kind of disgusting, but it's kind of not in my situation. But I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me. You know, I fainted twice, and it happened last time too. I fainted twice, and I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't, you know. Um, what was I about to say? Um, I'm gonna do a pre-record on this because a lot of the stuff that I talk about, it comes off as it comes off as racism, but it's not really racism. You know, um, you can say stereotypical, but I'm black pilled, so like if I say something, I don't mean it. Y'all been rocking with me, so y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't mean it in a way to like cause harm or down another race or whatever. I'll make a joke, you know what I'm saying, before, you know what I'm saying, I would just full on just start, you know, just spewing racist nonsense, you know, because I don't even like people that do that, right? Or, you know, I kind of, you know, that's sometimes I listen to shit for fun, you know, just like, okay, where's this going, right? But Austin Holloman, right? He came out with a video, and I talked to Austin. He actually stirring some shit up right now, but he came out with a video telling the truth. You know, how the white man gets first dibs and stuff like that. Now, You know what I did, y'all? I went back more than a year ago, and literally word for word, I got canceled out of this space for saying the exact same shit. That video where I was sitting in Thailand in that pool, I literally, I'm gonna reshare that video on my wall so you guys can watch it, right? So you guys can watch it. And as soon as I want you guys to definitely watch, definitely watch it. I literally said the same thing. And I told him, like, was Austin selling the dream? Absolutely. All the passport bros are selling the dream, right? But let me tell you where this thing takes a twist, right? Because now they're all trying to play dumb, like they wasn't selling the dream. See, Austin was getting used anyway. And I said this back then. I told Austin, I'm like, look, when you figure out you're gonna get when you figure out that you were getting used, yeah, you gonna mag dump. I literally said to you, I said, man, he gonna mag dump. If he keeps up, I said if he keeps up with this passport bro shit, he realized that he's getting used as a face, that they don't really care about him and stuff like that. Yeah, he gonna mag dump. So now everybody's running around here with their heads cut off, acting like he said something wrong. But the problem is that everybody running around with their heads cut off, acting like he said something wrong. They don't even travel. They don't even travel. They don't go nowhere. They haven't sat down nowhere long enough. I knew what the hell he was. I talked about it. Actually, to tell you the truth, I was the first one in the space to actually really. That's actually what got me canceled with the passport bros. Remember, I was sitting down and I was telling y'all, if y'all want to get the okay, if y'all don't remember, I'm gonna have to jog y'all memory again. Remember, I was on the balcony and I sat down and I vehemently told y'all, don't listen to black travel content creators, even if it's me. If you're gonna take anything that I say and you need some game to soak up, you go listen to the white content creators. The white content creators got the game for you. They're going to places these niggas don't go. They're dealing with women these niggas don't deal with. And when they get to these places, they get their ass kissed. It's really ass kissing going on. Okay? It's really ass kissing going on. That's what it really is. They get the top tier women, quote unquote, if that's what you think. Like, see, y'all gotta stay dedicated to the game because the sleight of hand is that in the beginning when you see this, you're gonna be like, damn, they get all the baddies. And it's like, why the fuck does that cut on an insecurity lever in you that a white man? I mean, he probably took the girl that you want, or you probably see the girl that you want, run off with him. You know what I'm saying? So you feel you got slighted or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, like, you don't see the other side of the game. Them white boys be going through fucking hell. You know? Them white boys be dealing and going through fucking hell. Okay? Them white boys be going through hell. You seen him hanging out, laughing, partying, getting twerked on in the club that night, but you don't see the fight in the morning. You don't see the fight in the morning where she cursing him out. Pay. She late for her next date. No pay, no pay, no pay, no pay, no pay. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know no better. They get their ass kissed. Yes, they get their ass kissed. They absolutely get their ass kissed. So in the beginning, it's cool, but you know what I'm saying? Why you might work? Make it work. You said it was a grift from the start. Yeah, I've been saying this, and man, listen, all of these idiots And I'm telling you, all of them, even some of these content creators that you see, have y'all seen them say that, Kuda, you was talking down on Travel Bros and the Passport Bros, and have y'all seen anybody produce this footage? You know, even a snippet. They can even take a snippet of this, and I'm still not talking down on the Passport and the Travel Bros, because guess what? A real Passport Bro and a real Travel Bro will understand what I'm saying, and would sadly have to agree with me. You know, well, they would agree. They would agree. So it's like this. You know, and I said it before too, when because see, when you meet people, even you, um especially when they're like you don't want, as much as you want a woman to be attracted to you, you don't want a woman kissing your ass, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like, you don't want the woman that you like, oh, okay, she's cute, but now she's smothering you. I mean, I don't know how everybody's uh if you have them standards are set up, you know what I'm saying? When I was a younger player, I kind of wanted that type of attention and shit like that, but nah, bro. I mean, obviously you want her to be more interested in you than you are to her initially, but you don't want no woman kissing your ass. If when you meet people, until the masks are off, you're just talking to a representative, bro. You know, you're just talking to their representative, and they're talking to your representative. This is why I tell you that rejection is a safety curve, because um you know, you're not meant to deal with everybody, and everybody's not meant to deal with you, you know. And you know, you have to really look at it from a perspective. Now, one thing I tell you guys a lot of times, just, you know, being a player or whatever you want to be, some random black dude that approaches women, um, you're coming into these people's lives at different points and phases and at different times of their life, you know. And me knowing how to seduce, I had to know this, you know. I had to know and engage and you know, get a feel, you know, vibe check, and you know, get a feel for, like, okay, what's more appropriate now? Okay, if she's gonna put me into a slot, what slot would that be? Am I like the cool, charming guy that she just randomly met at this bar that knows a lot about music and invited her outside for a drink? Or am I some random coworker that, you know, you gotta understand, you know, you gotta get in where you fit in. But you have to, and this comes with experience, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know, you just gotta know where you fit in, you know, so you can actually get it, you know. Or if you don't fit in that way, pause, she'll, you know, kind of switch it up and say, nah, I kind of don't want you to do that, but you can do this because this is what I need. And it's like, okay, you did. So yeah, white men are the other woman's first choice. um every so often, I was never like the flashy type player. You know, I mean, every so often I was like, if I'm taking a broad to like a party or something like that, and my homies was like, hey, look, we hooking up with all the girls and just bring some girls and blah blah blah. You know, every so often I'd be on some flashy player shit. I know you can be on no flashy player shit unless it's around, like, you know, maybe every once in a while around like a like my small circle, or like maybe a coworker probably seen the girls I was dealing with at a certain time, because the girls used to come by and bring me lunch. So and they'd be like, yo, who was that, who was that, who was that? And I'm like, oh shit, she here. All right, let me go to the front, go get scoop her up and go get this lunch real quick, and then sit down, talk to her, and then, you know, meet her at home later on. But, you know, little shit like that. But me, I've always talked about being the invisible man, being the invisible man. And when you become a black Passport, bro, depending on the type of situation that you have set up, you're going to be the invisible man. I'd rather be the invisible man. I like low-key relationships. I like, where, yeah, that's the world, but me and you can be in our own bubble. Okay? I like shit like that. That's, what it is. You know, you gotta be the invisible man sometimes, you know. So a lot of these dudes ain't, versatile. And then what a lot of passport bros like to do is they like to just get a woman so they can just stick a camera in her face. We've talked about this also. So now you got a lot of people agreeing with the shit that I said and got canceled for. Who remembers me saying all this stuff? Oh, passport bros, bro, it's not like that. They selling you a dream. You might as well, they kiss white ass everywhere. You might as well listen to the white men on the game because they be at the top. They be getting played, you know. I even revisited and told y'all too. I vehemently told y'all when we were going over Fresh and Fit and Fresh allegedly getting that Daisy Fit Chen girl pregnant. There was no other than money. There was no other reason for her to keep that baby. Chinese women run into African dudes all the time. That's another thing. They've never date your style of black man. They don't know what to do with American black men like that. Not the real ones. So they turn up. They get in Keisha mode. They get in, you know what I'm saying? Everybody using my saying. Thai Keisha, Lao Keisha, Vietnam Keisha, you know, all kinds of different shit. Phila Keisha, you know. What's going on, Bronze Flat Power God? Let me catch up. Yeah, co-workers be nosy as fuck. You said I had a real life female stalker. Those are the worst. Since middle school, and to this day, nothing fun about that shit. Yeah. You said my Japanese manager at my first job used to be Stapiana, Stapana Hangana out. Hold on, Stapana Hangana. What does she mean? Boku wa namai wa nandesu ka? Yeah, man. Oh, stop hanging out. Okay, I picked it up. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, it's like the Keishas. I mean, I told you guys vehemently, y'all cancel me, Cooter. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like, bro, I live here. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Cooter, you don't even go outside. Then I show me going outside. Cooter, you was in the club and then this happened, and then Cooter, you did this, and then Cooter, it's like, bro, like, all right, first of all, get off my nuts, because since I've showed y'all all this shit that y'all don't give a fuck about anyway, I don't want to hear no more about this shit. Dude commented on my shit like, man, I wish the old manosphere was back. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because when I was fighting for that shit, y'all threw me under the bus. I wonder what nigga shit I'm about to get canceled for before the end of the year. Niggas gonna come up with some weird ideology that they just made up yesterday and tie in a way to throw me under the bus. Because they haven't rethought out their quote unquote new strategy. Because they don't need game, y'all. They don't need game. So their new age strategy is gonna fall on deaf. No, they banned me. They banned me for bringing up actual production. And these are channels that's like productivity. Well, hey, look, this can help with production. Oh no, Kuda, you just Like, get the fuck out of here, man. These niggas have become the men they don't like, you know? So I'm gonna do that Austin Holloman video, y'all. I mean, Austin Holloman wasn't lying. You know, he's young, absolutely. But younger dudes, this is something that younger dudes are gonna have to, you know, because if he was an older black man, that's why a lot of those older black men, they don't see it. But the thing is that the leverage that Austin got over them, and I can say myself got over them, is that we've lived in the country at a young age. These are just dudes that probably went on a fucking Tom Joyner in the morning cruise to the Bahamas and shit for like 2 weeks and then came back and shit. And they're like, man, I don't know what Austin talking about. Tom Joyner treated me real good. they start they start sneaking in shit where it's like, bro, where'd you get that from? You know? Man, fuck Austin. I love the Quiet Storm. I don't know what Austin talking about. I saw Beyonce in the Bahamas. It's like, bro, that got nothing to do with what the hell he's talking about. You know? That shit is funny. But these dudes haven't been anywhere, man. These dudes haven't been anywhere, man. You know, this dude commented like, I miss the old manosphere with the MRAs and all that. I was like, no, you don't. No, the fuck you don't. Niggas watch me get thrown under the bus because of your favorite content creators. And guess what? They don't even claim that shit no more. They trying to grift into another space. Lapeef and all them cats don't got nothing to talk about now. Now they're trying to claim manosphere. They're literally trying to do what we have already done. We're just trying to have a conversation and see what's gonna happen and see if we can fix and see if we can, like, bro, like, man, they taking fentanyl, man. We already had these conversations. I want to see what content creators are humble enough to not go live and regress back into being an active chat member, asking good questions, and going back up on the panel, and then just re-strategizing their whole content. I'm so glad when I came into the space, I didn't have to work on borrowed or bitten concepts. You know what I'm saying? We invented. That's how much we moved the chains. We invented those concepts. You know, like I say, I helped 1,000 dudes, over more than 1,000 dudes, and somebody would laugh at me. Oh, Kuda, I don't see it. But no, I be showing up every day. No, I put in the hard work and dedications. I got emails sometimes. Every so often when I do read my emails, I always come across that one be like, yo, bro, that show that you did on Wednesday, bro, you said some real shit. That actually saved my life. You know, like I was gonna do this. This was gonna happen. I'm like, man, hey, look, don't sweat it, man. You know, I still gotta double back and tell brothers, hey, it's setup season. Like, you know, it's backdoor season. Don't move like this. Stop fucking bitches with tattoos on their knuckles. She's a hoe. This is how you act. If you act like this, she's probably gonna do this. Okay? You know? A lot of people don't even realize it's better to be corny than to be a hoe. Better to be corny than to be a hoe. So if a hoe calls you corny, it's like, well, shit, that's better than what you doing. They're gonna think about it for a second and then it's gonna sink in. It's like, damn. A lot of hoes are corny too. Women are corny. Women are some of the most corniest people I've known. That's why joking works. White jokes, cheesy jokes. It's fun. I'm not about to be mad because she's corny. Oh, we're gonna have big fun. You know, if I'm not irritated. Why would I be mad because you're corny? Women get mad because they niggas are corny. But then they still date them. Because she's corny. You know? A lot of street dudes, corny as fuck. You know, he said, I'm so tired of, I'm just trying to have the conversation. Yeah, I'm just trying to have you leave me the fuck alone. Like, fucking asking me questions. Kuda, what is game? Did your game help? Like, bro, I don't know if my game help or not, but if you're gonna use this as a crutch to insult me, you must first have to ask yourself, why are we in the same place if yours was doing any better? And then again, I'll have to sit back and look around and be like, well, I'm not saying this to insult the place that we're in, but that's a question for you. Because I find you on my channel, that's shadow ban, by the way, asking me a question, you know? And see, what a lot of people don't understand is that there's so many things to explain that it makes no sense sometimes trying to explain it if you really can't articulate it. So, frame, you have this thing called frame control. Um, Kind of sort of too is like I said, like when you meet somebody to a certain degree, you have a window time frame to actually seduce them and have sex, or you have a window time frame. Some are faster than others, some are slower than others, some are instant. You know, you have a window time frame to get a long-term relationship. Like there's girls where it's like, and you could be cheeky with them too, because if she's interested in you, you could be like, I could have seduced you on the first night. She would have been like, what, for real? Like, yeah, I could have, girl. I kind of really did wanted to kiss you though, but I didn't want to turn this into like one of those things, because I kind of I like you more than just. And it, bro, those conversations, you can even do shit like that. I'm not saying you need to kiss her. I'm not saying you're gonna kiss her. I'm not saying those little conversations. That's kind of how you know what I'm saying. And you can say it regular, but like you gotta be smooth, man. You did, but frame control is a little bit different than the time frame. Now, what do I mean by frame control? So I want y'all to take this with you, even when you hear people asking YouTubers for information, especially information that they put blood, sweat, and tears into. Just give it up for free. Hey, Kuda, can you put me in position to feed my family for free? Yeah, definitely. Can you purchase my book after I give you this information? Because it's more detailed in my book. Yeah, I'm gonna purchase your book. But yeah, give me that information real quick. Never purchased the book. Then try to come back weeks later and ask me about the same shit. My stupid ass have get taken advantage of, man. I'll still give you the, I just like, oh well, maybe they probably going through something, but hey, it is what it is. But I want you to see that anytime you see somebody asking a question, the person that the question is being asked to controls the frame. Okay? If I'm at a subway station and I'm on my way to work and I forgot my phone and watch at home, and there's a train manager on the platform, waiting for the next train, right? And I ask him, hey, do you know what time it is? Me, I just hit the ping pong ball into his court. He can provide the answer to me so that if he provides an answer to me, he stops me from having to go to somebody else and ask that question. Do you see what I'm saying? If I go to him and say, hey, he's in control of that situation. Hey, what time is it? Oh man, I left my phone at home too, Kuda. I don't know, right? Then I got to go to somebody else. Hey, excuse me. Oh, she got her headphones on. Okay, never mind. She think I'm trying to talk to her, and I'm really not. But let me go to this other cat. Hey, I see you got a watch. Do you know what time it is? Oh, my watch is broken. See what I'm saying? Now I gotta ask around. The person given the value can stop that whole situation from happening. And you got to look at this the same way to somebody that's providing you with some good information and stuff like that. Now, a lot of the information that I provide, you might not be able to use it today or tomorrow. It is hands-on. It is applicable. And, it is applicable. My bad. Waiting for Toya to call me out. But, you know, um, it's practical. You know, I don't see any other group of people other than my Hispanic brothers and my black brothers. The Hispanic brothers are just, but that's on some gang shit. So them women know what the fuck's going on, but they in it too. But we got to tell and teach brothers how to, first of all, that didn't listen. I try to tell you how vital it is to listen. I've lost co-workers where I told them, don't go to that girl's house. Have her meet you at a station, and you pick her up from the station, because she's like one of them bratty types. And the dude was just so enamored with her. Oh, cool. I think she, oh, you know, man, this nigga didn't listen to what I said, followed her instructions, basically went to her house, and this nigga got robbed and shot and his wheels taken. You know what I'm saying? He had a beautiful car. Beautiful car. He had one of them older Charger RTs. Beautiful car. Kept telling him, man, I gotta race you one day. Yep, that never happened because he didn't listen. He was out for work. He didn't come back to work. That's the last time I seen him. I spoke to him on Facebook, and he said, yeah, man, I'm doing okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, bro, she set me up. I didn't even see her. When I pulled up, I went to go call her number. Her phone was off. Like, bro, y'all niggas, man. He said, what is game? Was always a wild ass question to me. Yeah, man. And it's like, bro, like, because when I saw the irony about this. I saw this nigga Game Changer asking, is Austin Holloman a game ninja? Is he a Pookie? Let me tell y'all, because I've been doing this for a long time. Y'all. The game dude is what they aspire to be. They want the results of a game dude, a game ninja. You want to know why they use the term game ninja? Because it makes it seem like there's a worser. There's a it makes it seem like there's a worser type of black man than them. That's the gratification that they get from that. They call it a game ninja. It's to make it seem like they're not. But they were lying though, because the archetype of black man that they told you, these guys aren't even educated lames. So that game ninja shit is some bullshit. They want to be the game ninja. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they want girls with tattoos on their knuckles. It's Animal Farm. Oh, the pig doesn't like the way it's getting treated. Oh, the cows doesn't like the way it's getting treated. Oh, the whatever doesn't like the way it's getting treated, so it says. Then what they do is, oh, we hate farmers. We hate their clothing. We hate their humans. We hate how they spit. We hate how they tend to the grass. We hate everything. We hate all the farmers, right? We're gonna one day we're gonna get together in a coordination. We're gonna uprise and get rid of all the farmers, right? Then they get rid of all the farmers, right? And then once they get rid of all the farmers, it's like, well, what are we gonna do now? Right? Dumbass, right? What are we gonna do now? Oh yeah, we uprose. We done chased them farmers off the land. This our shit. I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's go inside the house. Yeah, I saw him putting on his pants this way. I'm gonna start putting on my pants this way. I'm gonna start wearing the clothes the same way he wore it. I'm gonna start carrying and using the staff the same way that he did. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? They want to be players. Everybody, in some way, shape, fashion, or form, wants to be a player. You see how we talked about how men don't really get compliments like that? Well, what's the best thing to a compliment for men that will last longer and that's more genuine? Him being a player. Him being a player. Thing is to get compliments, you actually have to dress well. Thing is to get compliments, you actually have to smell good. Thing is to get compliments. See, these are the animals. Y'all not getting it? These are the animals. When Kevin Samuels told them to wash their ass, they got mad. Now, other than a pig trying to imitate a human, why would you get mad when someone tells you to wash your ass? Why won't you get excited? Actually, I pride myself on smelling good. This is actual detergent I use. This is the soap I use. Is the a fucking gluttonous pig is gonna get mad at you. There is no knee-jerk reaction to that, bro. There really ain't. There really ain't. But then again, that's a lot of these tail end millennials and these zillennials. Everything became so instant. Niggas be like, oh, I don't gotta wash my ass today. I'll wash my ass in 4 days. You know? Like, what the fuck? The girl be like, oh, I gotta put on my makeup. I gotta take a shower. I gotta do this, that, and the third. I gotta clean up my house. I gotta blah, blah, blah. It takes a lot to date a man. Oh, so you wouldn't have done that if a man wasn't there. Okay. Tell on yourself without telling on yourself. You know, I be sweeping and shit. I be sweeping and shit. You know? These are coming from people that if they sweep the floor and you're there, even if you didn't create the mess, they need kudos for I cook and clean. I cook and clean. You don't cook and clean for yourself? You know, you don't cook and clean for yourself? I cook, I clean. I cook, I clean. What's going on, Aunt T? No homo. Well, not excited to wash that ass. Come on, Pastor. God damn. No homo. Not excited to wash that ass, bro. But like it's something that you do every day, or at least every other day. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I change up. I change up my schedule a lot of times. Like sometimes, you know what's the best time to take a shower? 9 p.m. at night. Oh, it does wonders. 9 p.m. shower, hit different. Hit different. You did. Shout outs to Pastor $40 in the building, man. All right, y'all. So let me retell this story. Maybe I might tell it better this time around without all the extra BS. Um, last year around this time, um, I got sick, and this always happens when I get sick. So, I think I got the flu. You know, I think I had a mild case of COVID this time last year around the same time because I usually get sick around this time. So it's like, okay, you know, I adapted, right? And I felt anemic, you know. So me, I don't know. I wasn't thinking about iron or blood pressure. I'm like, you know what? Let me go home and sleep this off, and then if anything happens, get up and take some medicine or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So went home and I went to sleep, y'all. Cold sweats, everything, just trying to get it out, you know. Say, hey, I'm gonna wake up in the, you know, in a day or two and do some laundry, and and everything should be okay. I'll be over this flu for a good minute, right? So a year ago, I wake up, and it's the best thing to do ever. Wake up in the morning and take a piss. Yes, wake up in the morning and take a piss. So I woke up, right? I woke up and I went to go take a piss. Okay, woke up, went to go take a piss. And as soon as I was done, right, and flushed flushed the toilet, covered the toilet seat, I just start getting dizzy, and then out of nowhere, my face just hits the tile real hard. I didn't have to get no stitches, but it hit the tile pretty hard. I like literally you could just feel something about to happen. It's just like, and then it's just black. And then next minute you're in pain. It just went black for me. And then next minute I was in pain because when I when I when I opened back up my eyes, um, when I opened back up my eyes, I couldn't believe what was happening. I thought I was dead. I just, we're talking about it earlier. If I fall off a board or something like that, I know how to catch my fall so that I can take less damage. You know what I'm saying? Or ride a fall out or something like that, and take less damage. But when I woke up and see that my face really hit the pavement hard, concrete real hard, I'm like, oh my god. So now I'm dazed because I got hit real hard. I just fainted. I don't know if I had a seizure, right? I got hit real hard. I just fainted. I don't know if I had a seizure. And what's going on, Ern? I don't know if I had a seizure or anything like that. And then my back hurts and I'm still sick. So I feel my temperature going up and down. So, but this is a particular type of syncope. This is a particular type of episode that I know I'm going through. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get, and I drink a lot of water, but I'm like, okay, I need to get back drinking water, eating fruits and stuff like that. Just, it's probably an immune system thing, boost my immune system. Because honestly, I got sick out of nowhere, didn't intend on getting sick, and wasn't paying attention. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to, be responsible. So I didn't know that getting up again after you faint is gonna make you faint again. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So I'm laying there on the floor, crippled, you know, jerking, twitching. Um, yeah. I'm about to get to work on it right now. I already sectioned it off. I already sectioned it off, and I'm actually about to send him a sample of what I already done, and then I'm gonna ask him which one he likes. Let him know I got a sample coming to him soon. I just can't do much without out my computer, so I'm just being real resourceful. So just let him know I'm gonna send him two versions of the ebook, and just let him know, just let him know they're gonna be the same chapter, but just well, I guess when I email it to him, but let him know I got that on the way to him. Because some people, I'll let you guys know a little bit later. That's a whole different train of thought. But yeah, he did a great job on the ebook. He did a really good job, and it's structured and everything. So I definitely had to reach out to him and give him kudos for that. But yeah, my screen is done. My screen went out. I got caught up by a monsoon, and I was doing the show, and as soon as I got done with the show, um I closed my laptop for like 2 seconds so I can just kind of rest a little bit because I had to study for my QuickBooks certification. And as soon as I opened it, it just started glitching out. And somebody was saying that, oh, well, moisture probably got up into the panel or some type of other stuff. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's it. And then I took it to the guy, and he was like, yeah, these are like $700 to fix. And I'm like, can't you just order the part so that way I could probably just fuck it, tinker around with it myself? And he was like, no, we got to send it to Singapore, and then blah blah blah, and then it's gonna take 2 weeks, and then they send it back. So I'm like, man, you know this is ridiculous. Yeah, I got something else I gotta run by him. Shout outs to my authors in the building. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's 700 because it's an M1 MacBook, but they have screen problems. They have screen problems and stuff. Some people, if they put stuff like even a cloth or something on their laptop bay and they close it, same thing happens. But nothing was on mine. You know. No, it's a no. It's not my motherboard. Everything on it is okay. He said it's the screen, definitely. He said it's the screen, definitely. This is a certified a certified Apple specialist. So yeah. But I was thinking about going down to the mall because they have like like electronic stores here. So there's always like some random guy that can do something for the low and deliver good quality. So I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna find them and see if I could buy a new screen or do like what War Master said, get like a small tablet or get like a because I've been looking for those also, or like get like a small used PC, because that way I'll be able to do the show. That way I'll be able to study, and then I can put that together and save to get my screen fixed. Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been saving, but not for no laptop screen, man. That shit is crazy. I ain't expect it. Yeah, or a Chromebook, because I can definitely do it with the Chromebook. Yeah, I'll probably get a Chromebook because it's just a big Google app. So yeah. So yeah, but definitely I'm gonna need help with getting my computer fixed, or But so I didn't know, y'all. It's called shit. So it's called Micturition Syncope. It's called Micturition Syncope. Okay? It's called Micturition Syncope. Meaning you have this weird syndrome where dudes wake up in the morning, especially middle-aged men, wake up in the morning and go to use the bathroom, standing up and peeing. Standing up and peeing, notably, that pass out right after. Pass out right after. They pass out right after they pee. Because the blood pressure dips like drastically. And when the brain is not getting enough, the body doesn't know how to respond to it, and it panics, and yeah, you know you faint. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even know this was a thing until I'm scraping my face off the pavement. And I'm not even worried about my facial features until I figure out what the hell just happened. Did I have a heart attack? Did I have a seizure? Did I pass out? Did I faint? Is there a difference between the two? What the hell's, I don't know, you know. So when that happened to me, y'all, I'm like, this is embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That shit probably happened to Elvis. That's some Elvis level shit. You know? No, it ain't them hoes. I don't got no woman around me. Hell no. I be chilling. Ain't no hoes, bro. It's me being exhausted from working. You know? No, it ain't no hoes. Hell no. It's me. It's me. Honestly, it's me. It's me overworking and being rough on myself. You know what I'm saying? It'll be, you know, a lot of dudes, if you choose the right woman, it's kind of nourishing. When you get around them, it's nourishing. They cook you a hearty meal and stuff like that and things like that. Then you're not going to be sitting around the homies, drinking and doing all kinds of goofball shit. You know what I'm saying? So no, I was definitely not no girls. I don't keep any around me. I like I like my peace too much. But the fucked up part about that is that you could get found stanking. You know what I'm saying? You just the niggas don't even know you disappeared. You kind of, like I said, the invisible man. You just get found stanking. You know, that's kind of what's going on. So look, when I got up off my bathroom floor on some God's bathroom floor type shit, I had to lay down for a while and realize what happened. I'm like, okay, where the hell am I? Okay, I'm in Asia. Okay, I'm in my bathroom. All right, I remember exactly what I was doing. You know, I remember exactly what I was doing right before this. And I'm like, why the fuck did I fucking pass out? Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? And then you got to like go back. It's like, damn, did I do something? Is something in my system? Did somebody, roofie me? I don't know what's going on, you know? So I'm like, bro. And then the crazy thing is that I had a good night's sleep. That's the part that fucks you up. When you get a great night's sleep, when you get like a good night's sleep, you think that you're gonna be okay by just waking up and then going to go take a piss. That's one of the ninth wonders of the world. Shit feel better than sex. Taking a nice early morning piss and you hear the roosters outside. It's amazing. No homo. Right? Oh, I didn't expect that to come later. I'm like, oh man. Shout outs to Marco dropping a huge $5 on the Cash App. Thank you, bro. Hold on. Shout outs to Marco. Shout outs to Marco.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
Shout outs to Marco in the building. Hold on. I got y'all.
My nigga, don't put me on camera, bro.
No, you good.
1,500 Asian lady did them.
At the dentist?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, you gotta go back, fool. What did they do?
They gonna file them down, but you know what I'm saying?
They put them over your regular teeth?
Nah, they took my teeth out and they gotta file them, fool.
Nah, fam. Nah, bro, you gotta
really
go back.
hot-siding them. You hot-siding them.
Nah, I'm just saying, bro. The bitch is big, bro. You ain't seen yourself?
You a whole ass nigga,
Bro, I'm just saying, bro.
So I didn't know that this is a little bit more common. I didn't know that this is a little bit more common than I thought. You know what I'm saying? I did not know this is a little bit more common than I thought. I'm like, what the hell does peeing and and blood pressure got to do with anything? So they said when you're, this I guess is my introduction to being a older man. You got to lay down for a while, which I did. I've been in bed for like hours, paralyzed, because I got the flu, bro. I'm able to talk. Now that I'm able to talk and kind of look around and move around and shit like that, now I'm fainting. Yeah. I didn't know if you wanted me to throw that out there, man. Yeah, I didn't know it was that. I did not know that it was that that common. That shit hurts, man. bro, I was crippled in the that skit I just showed y'all. That was me. I was crippled in the bathroom. And then the fucked up part, y'all, is that when you get up, oh, that's a no-no. You don't get up right after. You gotta kind of damn near crawl or stay in a certain type of spot. Mind you, you feeling fucked up already because you're trying to gather your bearings. Like your brain don't know what the hell is going on. There's an imbalance going on. And you know what I'm saying? Your brain just hit the reset button on you and you ain't ready for it. So my face got smashed into the wall right in between me getting restored back to factory settings. And when I got up, I said, okay, all right, goddamn, all right, God, I hear you. Shit. Right. So now I'm trying to, I I get up, I crawl over to the wall, I get up, and I start like limping. Like I start limping over to the refrigerator, open up the refrigerator, and just try to down gallons of water. I'm like, okay, you know what? If it's water you want, water you gonna get. I'm gonna punish myself with water. I just started dousing myself with water. Man, I put that bottle of water on the fridge for 2 seconds. Put my arm on the fridge and it's like, oh fuck, not again. Man, I passed out again. Face hit the tile floor. This time I'm bleeding, and I'm like, okay, but I knew what happened. But I'm like, okay, did I have a seizure? Because at this point, I'm thinking that I had a seizure, right? At this point, I'm thinking that I had a seizure. So tell me why, right? Tell me why today, after recovering, just sitting in bed trying to recover from COVID, I had a nice deep sleep, dreamed and everything. Man, I woke up, right? Went to the bathroom, took a piss. Said, yeah, I said in my head, okay, yeah, I'm gonna drink some more water, you know, and do some more fruits and stuff because I've been doing like fruit diet and stuff, and I'm like, okay, yeah, and then we getting back into the gym, right? So cool. I'm like, all right, yeah. As soon as this clears, that's all we doing because I really don't have no desire for like alcohol like that anymore, unless it's like some like wine or something before sleep. Just get on some old nigga shit, right? Man, y'all. Soon as I flushed that damn toilet, as soon as I flushed that damn toilet, I was out. I was out. My top left side of my head hit the tile wall, and I lost my contact. My right eye basically got thrashed and ran into the corner part of the toilet. So my left part of my head hit the tile, right side of my eye hit the porcelain. My body is lifeless at this point. So I go limp, and I'm like just slowly just withering down into this corner. Back bent and everything. I'm dead at this point. So it's quiet. And then it's quiet. Like everything goes out and it's quiet. So I open my eyes and I'm just looking around. And I'm like, oh my God, not this again. What did I do? You know? I'm scared, bro. I don't know what to do. So I'm like, damn, you know, um, I know I hit my head on something. My vision is blurred. So it's like, okay, cause like while you're trying to gather your bearings, you're stuck just looking around for like a good minute because your body is incapable of moving. Like you're literally stuck. So I'm literally stuck in the crevice of the wall in my toilet. Fucked up in the game. I ain't think anything like this. I'm like, damn, this is the same thing, but it's a little bit different from the last And it happens so fast, y'all. It happens so fast, and it could happen at any time. So I was like, okay, I don't know if I had a seizure. So whenever I grabbed it, I got the strength. I had to find my phone and everything, and I had to just make sure I had everything. Found the strength and got up and sat down. Shouldn't have did that. I had to lean my head on the wall in the door. I passed out again, and it was just bad. You know. Shout outs to Marco. Marco said I couldn't figure it out what happened. Just went back to sleep. Really? But you didn't fall? Because they said that it's a common thing. So that's why I said Elvis probably went through the same thing, because they said some people do it. So there's a term for if you shit and you pass out. It's called fecal syncope. I ain't gonna lie, that is kind of funny. But I'm like, oh, so that's probably what happened to Elvis. But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, when you get old, you done survived so much things that the most goofiest thing in life can stop you in your tracks, such as falling. You know, we all kind of laughed at the Life Alert commercial. I'm falling and I can't get up. It's like, damn, Beth, you gotta slow down. You know, shit. You know, shit, nigga. I think I need a Life Alert. you know, shit. And then partying in your 30s, bro. You might as well wake up in the hospital, because shit, you gonna be a zombie in the morning, and people be laughing at you at work and shit. Hey, see you up in alert, buddy. Bro, just give me my work for today so I can get the hell up out of here. I need to heal. Then you lie to yourself, man. I ain't never drinking again. Tequila shots for everybody. Fuck. You start convincing yourself. Yeah, you know what? I kind of could come down. I mean, sometimes you don't gotta come down. You just gotta go back up a little bit and then ease it down. But okay. You said I would have been scared to go see scared as fuck to go see a professional. No, I was. I was gonna ask. I forgot to ask. Because I go to go get some medicine. So I need to go get some medicine. Actually, I'm running late right now, but I actually was gonna ask her about it, but she probably wouldn't know what it is. So I did my research on it. Because the first time it happened, I just chalked it up to I had a seizure and stuff. So what I'm learning is take them bathroom breaks. I'm never gonna put myself in position to rush to the bathroom, because apparently they say you expound all your energy pushing pee out and shit. And I'm like, what? I don't even, nigga. I just wake up and take a piss. But okay, if that's what you think. And then But then again, I need to lay off, man. They're useless. They're telling you some shit you already know. It's like, oh, excuse me, doctor, I have the flu. What can I do? Can you prescribe me some medicine? This is crazy. This is an atrocity. Do you know what you have, sir? Yes, you have the flu. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that. Nigga, the doctors out here be having sandals on and shit. It's like, oh man, I'm for sure gonna die. It either goes two ways. It's like some random nigga with some glasses and the sandals on, or a real professional dude. But the funny part is that the one in the jacket, he might be the one that gyps you. It's the nigga with the sandals on. He know what the hell he's talking about. Yeah, go to the other side of town, take this prescription, and get some raga root. Get some what? Raga root. Put that shit in your coffee, and you'll be healed. Like, okay, damn. How do you spell that? Nigga, raga root. Never heard of that shit a day in my life. You can ask Marco. There's people, there's holistic healers in Brazil right now that ain't got shit to do with the medical industry. The medical industry don't want y'all to find out about them. Nigga, them niggas will, oh, here you go. I just made you an elixir. I know I'm never gonna see you ever again, but have a nice day. You know, menstruation is a choice. Oh man. But listen, y'all, I appreciate everybody. Shout outs to War Master. Shout outs to Marco. Shout outs to everybody in the building. Shout outs to Lowly. Shout outs to Devin D. Shout outs to UFO, Earn, everybody. Jalen, I know Jalen was in here earlier. Pastor, shout outs to Auntie. Auntie doing y'all a big service. He's doing the Lord's work. So make sure y'all go check out The Purge and definitely, vote. I wanted to jump in, but I was sick as a dog. They were over there going in on beach. I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that. But shout outs to everybody here. I'm doing okay. Just pray for me. And yeah, man. I gotta work on this ebook. Finish up some of these pre-records, study, and then hopefully try to go live again. Well, definitely please support the show on air, off air, anywhere because you care. It's Player Talk Radio. We out. Peace.